Okay, we are recording.
Okay. Where we last left off, shit hit the fan. That's it. That's the only explanation. That's all we're doing. Well, you guys got into a fight. Pretty big fight. Okay. Uh, with, this dwarf dude, as most of you know as Raggear. He kicked
He's
your
not
ass.
important, is he?
You kicked his ass. There was a lot of laughter.
Yeah, it was a great time to have you had that all.
Exactly. Everybody was having a joyous time.
Yeah.
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 You guys, we ended with you guys knocking him out.
KO.
And we were picking up immediately at the end of that fight. After some healing was done too.
Yes.
I quickly dismiss my what the hell happened to this polymorph spell? It wasn't supposed to work. They'll probably never do it again.
Anybody have any of those earmuffs left?
Yeah.
I still have mine on.
What?
What?
I just take the earmuffs off of Nina, and then just walk over and put them on the unconscious dwarf.
Take them off Abigail.
Ow, pulling hair, ow, the glue on, hold on a second.
Glued on?
Yes, I literally tie the shit out on it, but yeah. It took a bit, but I got it off.
And then I put them on the dwarf, covering his ears.
Okay.
I figure it got into him through his ears. Now it can't get out. Magic.
I don't feel like that's how it works, but I'll go with you on it. What are we gonna do with him now?
I don't know if you guys noticed it earlier. I don't know if I noticed it earlier about the priest.
About what?
That she was also the one that's hearing laughter too. I don't know if I noticed.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely would have, because she tried to stab you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that was back when the entire city was going crazy. I think once he found his champion, he just everybody went unconscious. That was going crazy. So I don't think they're affected anymore.
Mm.
Yeah, but I kind of mentioned that, and I was like, well, priestess who helped Garrus out, if she's still not affected, maybe we can get her to help.
Well, we have to figure out how to kill it once.
It escapes.
Yeah, once, because we just all assumed that it's gonna die as soon as we freed it from Garrus, because that's what's happened with all the other ones, but it didn't. It made the fucking town go crazy. So we need to do something else, whatever that is.
It's just another possession. I don't know. He's possessed.
I need some holy water, some powdered silver, and some time. But I could craft something that might trap it.
Does ceremony? I don't know if I ever heard about ceremony. Does that have anything to do with like possessions or anything? Tracking spirits? I don't know. Do you guys have anything like that?
It's a spell that most clerics of a fairly high power, at least of those that I've encountered, have a magic circle. That's what I'm talking about. I just didn't think that we'd need it for today. So I'd have to wait until we rest and I can gain different spells from the Allhammer.
You don't have it prepared?
I don't. I didn't think we'd need it for today.
How does this one? How does he cast spells?
Who were you
We're
referring
gonna
to?
have to probably bind his mouth and hands and strip him of his arm.
Oh yeah, we should definitely bind him up, gag him. I mean, he can't laugh if his mouth is full of
Cal was already tying
something.
him up.
Yeah, and Theron's already taken his weapon.
Yeah, and his armor, because
He doesn't wear armor.
Yeah, he wasn't wearing armor.
Oh, I
Nope.
thought he was a paladin. Sorry.
No.
Nope, he is a barbarian. He does not wear armor.
He does not need to.
Theron, what is your strength?
20.
You cannot lift the weapon even with your powerful build.
Can I help?
No.
Like,
I will
physically,
try on.
like lift and move it, or like lift it to like wield it.
You cannot lift it.
Probably have to have like a 27 strength.
If I like kneel down and look at it, do I recognize any part of its construction?
It looks like Thor's hammer. No.
Well, do I recognize what it's made out of? Essentially.
Yeah, I mean, it's made out of basic metals, like, bits of steel, some wood, a lot of the, like, gears and things like that that cause the movement, the sliding mechanisms. It's mostly steel.
Just remind me, because I've kind of forgotten how big was this weapon?
It's about the size of you.
Holy moly. That's why he was dragging it.
I have no idea what to use something this large.
Do you want me to, like,
Seems fairly
I already used
technically
my pop.
complex. Svark, would you have any idea of even how this is even made? I don't.
Well, something as complicated as this was probably made by my people.
That's what I'm thinking. But why would they have need to make something so massive?
Well, it was probably made for a dwarf.
Yes, but even I can't lift it.
Yeah, well, just because you're big doesn't mean you're strong.
I mean, Dragdeer must be stronger than I am, at least.
Most likely. It's also possible that it was made specifically for a dwarf, and so only a dwarf can carry it.
I suppose that's possible.
Maybe he's wearing something that allows him to carry it too. I don't know. Just spitballing.
Does it look like there's any, like, symbols on there? Does it look magical?
You would know based on your experiences in combat against this weapon, it's probably really fucking magical.
This thing is really fucking magic. Maybe
Yeah, there
there's
are
maybe
symbols
there's
on it.
like we can I can't read it, but maybe there's like a way to shrink the
I could at least identify its properties, but I don't know if I want to spend the time to do that. It doesn't seem necessarily relevant.
At the very least, we can move him away from his weapon. So who wants to help?
Yeah, Theron. Like Theron and Garrus, I guess. You know, really, probably only Theron, but just to be sure.
I mean, Cal's
guess-
trying. He's not doing a very good job, but he's trying.
Yeah,
He's got like
yeah.
a leg.
Yeah, Theron will help Cal
Oh,
move
Guard.
Raggear away from the sword.
Yeah, you guys are able to. Are you moving him into the temple?
I'll guard the sword or the weapon.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of the only safe place that we know of that's relatively close.
Don't forget to gag him.
I think Cal's probably taken care of that already.
He did.
Yeah, make a survival check, Cal.
He would have tried at least.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. You bind him up.
Easy enough to bind an unconscious body.
Oh yeah, what are you using to bind him?
The rope I have in my bags, and that's about it.
Okay.
That doesn't sound good.
I mean, we need something stronger, probably, but I mean, it's all I have on me. Unless somebody wants to go find some chains or manacles or something.
I mean, I could make that, but that'll take an hour of work, and in the meantime, he could wake up.
Exactly.
I mean, there's guards, there's people around. I'm pretty sure we can just get the guards or somebody locked.
Do I see any guards around right now?
Anybody you can currently see is unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think any
but-
guards are
Right,
going to
Are
help.
there any unconscious guards?
Yeah, there's a few unconscious guards. They're mostly toward the, like down the street where you guys would have come from, toward
Mhm.
the entrance into town.
I think some
Okay.
of us should actually try and see if we can wake some of these people, if that's even possible.
I'm gonna go get some handcuffs off of the unconscious guards.
Okay.
Okay.
That works.
In the meantime, like, while Spork is doing that, I guess I'll go out and identify that fucking sword if I even can.
Okay.
I'm not going to do the ritual, I'm just going to stun the spell slot.
Also,
Sure.
Abigail, if it's possible, maybe put your bubble around that sword, so in case he does wake up and get free, he can't get to it.
Good idea.
okay, I'll do a ritual.
I mean, if you want, if you guys think it's a good idea.
Well, I'm guarding the sword, so this is the perfect way to guard it.
Okay.
It would,
That-
I mean, it might behoove us to be around when she casts it so that we can leave and enter.
Well, she can just pick you to be.
I
able to-
I can pick anybody who can
Oh,
enter.
okay.
It doesn't you don't have to be it.
Okay, okay. I thought that's how it worked, but okay.
You're
Okay.
not allowed in my hut. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
So, Theron, you walk out,
Mhm.
just tap and identify. Actually, there was a special ruling for this. You take
Ah, fuck.
17
Fuck.
points of psychic damage,
Hey, shit.
Ouch.
Okay.
That hurts.
but you are able to identify it. So this is a special weapon known as a switch axe. It is forged as identify. I actually don't know if it tells you. Oh yeah, properties and how to use them.
Yeah,
So
properties
it
and
does
uses.
tell you the main property of this weapon is that it was designed by the gnomes.
Was designed by who?
The gnomes.
No.
Okay.
It is made for essentially the basic like tidbit of lore that the spell gives you about this weapon is each one is made for a specific person.
Okay.
So you're guessing that this one was forged for Ragdir.
That's why I can't.
And that is why
Budget.
you lift it. Yep. However, should he become unattuned to the weapon in some way or another, he's not currently dead, so
Yeah, he's not dead.
he has not become unattuned to it. But basically, there is an intense ritual to attune to the weapon, which involves a lot of combat.
That explains a
Basically-
lot.
Basically, soaking the blade of the weapon in the blood of your enemies without using it. So you basically have to fight around it.
Mm-hmm.
So
That explains a lot.
It also would tell you that there is a command word that allows you to temporarily lift but not use the weapon for 1 hour.
Okay.
For 1 hour.
Okay. And I assume I would gain that word then.
Yes.
By this time, I'm assuming I would have gotten those handcuffs and could have handcuffed.
Yeah, it's easy enough to go out and find the manacles for it.
Cool.
Hmm.
Yep, and then I handcuffed the bastard.
Yeah.
You actually go over and find a pair on a guard who was just about to use them, and then he just went out.
Dropped.
It's just like, wait, where the fuck did they go?
But yeah, you just bring them over and put them on him. It's not really a check needed for that, so.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a short rest while I'm waiting.
Okay.
We're just gonna wait for him to wake up.
Well, I'm guarding the weapon. You guys can do whatever you need to do, right?
I'm gonna
Sure.
go curl up by Annabelle. Just
She-
kind of hang out.
Because I can't leave the hut.
Right.
You still as the wolf?
Yes. It'd be weird if I curled up by her as a human. Well, not as a human, but
I
as
mean-
you know what I mean.
I pet the ears.
I mean, I've seen worse.
Yes.
You're gonna.
Oh, I
wait,
don't want to know.
You're gonna curl up next to who?
I'm
Abigail.
Yeah.
curling up next to Abigail
Okay.
in the
Well,
hut.
as you go into the hut pops.
Oh. Nice.
Large creature.
Oh.
Right. Oh, that
Fuck.
sucks.
I mean, technically, I wouldn't have allowed her in it. She would like bump into it.
Okay.
Which is
So you
huge.
you attempt to go in and you can't.
I get booped and I'm just like, fine, and just lay down.
Fine, whatever.
I don't want to go in anyway.
It's like fine.
Well, seeing how it sounds like this is going to take a while for Theron to do his stuff, I'm gonna go check in on the gnomes.
Alright. I'll keep an eye on the guy over here.
I'm gonna go around town and try and start waking up people that I can.
Be
Alright.
careful. Just careful, Cal. Don't need you taking a dagger to the face, cause
I call out, check the eyes. If they're yellow, don't wake them up.
Good idea.
the ice.
Cal will check
Alright.
the eyes before he would try his attempts to wake anybody.
Okay. Make a perception check, and Svark, it's easy enough for you to find the gnomes. You were just there.
Yep.
One thing I will point out to you too, Theron, is that your identify spell did not tell you how the weapon works, only how to attune to it.
Right.
Interesting. No, we have a manacle. I'm just gonna like prop him up, like against the wall.
Sure.
Do we just want to like just keep him here out in the open, tie him down to something? Find like a hitching post, tie him to it.
A hitching post in the temple? Did we drag him into the temple or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hitch him to a pew.
Just like we're essentially just like handcuffing him to a pew. All right. So like set him on a
Temples have
pew,
jump.
tie the rope with the arm along with the manacles. Just keep him sufficiently contained so if he wakes up, he doesn't immediately smack us to death.
Okay. You're just doing everything you can in your willpower to restrain him.
Yep. Make sure
Okay.
he is thoroughly restrained.
I gotta
Not
go
bitch.
scavenging for supplies. It's a good thing it's all stuff that would be in the temple.
Find all those costly material components.
I need holy water, powdered silver, and iron worth 100 gold.
Still all the things.
Theron, I don't steal unless it's something I can't get at a temple.
I mean, it's working in the best interest of this city to not let that thing out again.
Yeah, no, it's pretty easy in this temple to find all that.
Okay. I figured. I just wanted to be sure first.
Yeah.
You don't want to cast it and then just like, well, how'd you get all that shit? I don't know.
It just said no, I didn't.
It was at a bowl that said take one.
All right. So, Svark, you go to the gnomes.
Yeah.
You find that they're like unbarricading themselves from this building that they have since used as a safe place.
Sure.
Not really paying much attention to your arrival, mostly because they don't see you coming.
I am quite stealthy. Actually, I'm not that stealthy. I'm pretty good.
Their passive is not that good.
Yeah, well, they're intelligent, not wise.
Yep.
All right. I look around, see if I can find, like, one of the elders or something.
Easy enough. You actually find two of them.
Ooh. And I just kind of walk up to them, and after a couple of seconds, realize they're not gonna notice me, and then I just say, "Hey,
Oh, Jesus!
I'm back."
That was fast.
Oh, it's good to see the gnomes are good Christians.
Well, yeah, Jeebus is the god of exclamations.
Man. Yep. That's
Yeah, so we need to have a meeting, like everybody.
Everybody, as in.
As in all the gnomes. Just everyone.
Okay. Think we can do that. like looks around a little bit. It's like, well, most of us are here, but I still think there's some people down in the heart.
Yeah, we need them too.
Okay. When would you like to have this meeting?
As soon as possible.
Okay, let's go down there right now.
Okay.
We should probably try and see if any of them are unconscious. He like looks around a bit. No, we're all accounted for.
Great.
And you guys, the small group of you, make your way to the lift. No guards there to stop you, so you just go down.
Okay. Cool.
Cal, as you go to wake up the closest individual, you check their eyes, and they're pretty yellow. And as you go to the next person, and 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 basically after a few people, you're getting, they're all yellow-eyed.
Not gonna trust it. Not waking anybody.
Okay.
It's probably their normal eye color, but I don't trust it. I don't know enough.
Damn you dwarves and your exotic nature.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Dwarves always known for being free-spirited.
Nah, man, they're just high.
Yeah, it just happens that dwarven blood is yellow.
It's actually orange.
Nah, fair.
Yeah, but Cal's colorblind.
Say what?
He never knew until this moment.
He'll never fly a plane.
I would like to have been notified of this, DM.
Nobody chooses to be colorblind, Joe.
Yeah, but I'd still like to know that I am, for fuck's sake.
You're not colorblind.
Okay, good.
No, don't you know Theron's been on a wheelchair the whole time?
I mean, he's not that perceptive, so that's a possibility.
Okay, so you gather with all of the gnomes for while all of the dwarves are unconscious.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And the elders just turn to you. It's like, all right, we've got everybody.
Great. So, I know I'm not exactly the most popular person here.
Not really.
Thanks. But, well, I did it. I went to Witterbach.
Good lord, you're still alive.
Yes. And I descended down. And
You
just
find my
as
grandson.
maybe there was a lot of dead gnomes down there.
Oh my.
Can I talk, please?
Yes.
No.
Okay, thank you. So I went down there, and guess what I found? I found,
Dead gnomes.
besides the dead gnomes, I found what I theorized, and what my grandfather theorized, and what my great-grandfather theorized.
See how
There was absolutely nothing wrong with the engine core.
That's impossible. Everything was wrong with the engine core.
Really? Because when I went down there, it was still on.
Oh. Oh my.
And to show you, I reach down into my bag, I pull out the Heart of Stone. I brought back the Heart of Stone, which is still full of power.
all of the gnomes start talking amongst themselves in like small groups.
So
The
as
one
you
elder
can
is just
see,
kind of staring at you in disbelief, but he's not saying anything
Yeah.
this time.
good. So as you can see,
That's right.
we never failed. The core didn't implode. Whatever happened to Wittabach wasn't our fault. It just happened. So it's time to
Fuck
stop
off.
wallowing in our misery and depending on others. It's time for us to leave.
This is basically a giant "I told you so."
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's one big fuck you speech. It's great.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking eat it, Phil.
For
Holy.
for generations, my family. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go that deep.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Yeah. Can I use logic?
Yeah, why not? This is a
So
more
intelligent.
logic thing. Yeah. This is
Alright,
like,
great.
yeah, see, we did this. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
So that changes from like a -1 to a +4.
Yep. With advantage.
So we got a +4 on whatever he rolls. Or +5.
23.
Hey.
It hasn't
when it
updated
shows
for
up.
me yet. That's weird. Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
Oh, intelligence check. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, was it delayed for you guys?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, all I see is a 14.
That one you.
They all talk amongst themselves for like 30 seconds. And then the
So it'll
elders
take
just
a long
like
time.
look at each other like, all right, where are we going?
Fuck, I didn't think I'd get this far.
No, I didn't think that far ahead, and that's why I wasn't originally going to do this right away, but then the whole town went crazy.
Fair enough.
We go north.
Okay, should we pack our winter clothes?
Probably.
Okay.
What? I don't know if we're going to go, like, that far north, like Neverfield's north, but we're at least going, like, farther north into the mountains.
Okay. All right, everybody, you heard. What's your name again?
Fork Stoneheart.
Right, Stoneheart. You heard
Fucking
Fork.
Phil! You deaf bastard!
Let's all pack our things and run before the dwarves wake up. By my estimations, and he like slowly goes over to one of them and taps him. We've got 3 hours.
God damn.
We should all we should also bring as much like materials as possible so that we're not starting from scratch when we find a good place.
He makes a good point. Let's raid the place, but for only our things. Don't take from the dwarves.
Yeah, we don't want them like coming back for retribution. They're already going to lose their best workforce.
One of the guys is just like holding the side. He's just like, I've already been stabbed today. Can we not?
Yeah.
Jesus, Anthony, get a doctor. You've been bleeding out this whole time. Does no one have healing?
That's the thing. That's who stabbed me.
What's the doctor?
He is the doctor.
Ow, my leg.
So does that mean he stabbed himself?
Mind
No.
blown.
So over the course of the next several hours, basically they
2
just-
hours 45 minutes. I want a 15-minute
Yeah.
head start.
Yep. They all just gather their things. They're pretty efficient at it too, and then they're ready to go. Basically, 2 hours later.
Great, let's go.
Okay. And you guys leave. Is Cog with you as well? God damn it, Joe.
What?
That's a great gift.
Simplistic, but it gets the point across.
Add it to my collection.
Yeah, Cog's with me.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys heard of Irish goodbyes. This is a gnomish goodbye.
The rest of you, as you're
Josh, can I have a new character sheet?
no fuck. Yeah.
My game.
Everybody gets one.
Fine, you're playing Skelly.
No, not the undead feed dog.
Well, gee, Mike, what does your character think of this situation? Bark.
He's also a celestial. What?
No, it's wolf.
All right, to the rest of you. How long are you waiting?
Well, since 2 hours has gone by, I'm guessing I'm just there. I'm trying to convince, Solania to change into a pup so she can get in here, but she's just, like, too big. I'm like, come on, I want you in here, but you're just so big. You're gonna pop the bubble.
Phrasing.
Son of a bitch. That's right.
How about I just become a person again?
That works.
No!
I become
Bobby,
a
you're
person.
nothing!
Oh, well then. I'm sorry, Joe. I become me, and I just, like, in defiance, I just sit on the floor and just kind of stare at her like, fine, here.
Thank you. I mean, Skelly can come in here too, you know. But yeah, I think we're just gonna take a short rest in the bubble.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have to take a long rest in order to prepare a fucking magic circle. Unless I can find a scroll in here somewhere.
Cal's still randomly walking around looking at people's eyes.
No.
I'm just picture he goes over to one, flips up the eyelid, closes it, moves on.
Yeah, each time. Oh, fuck.
One of them like twitches and looks at you.
Yeah.
That was Cal's first civilian murder.
There were civilian casualties. How many? Just one. Alright, so you guys wait for several hours. 3 hours into your wait, the unconscious dwarves all simultaneously wake up.
Do we have?
Terrifying.
Gonna make sure the door was shut.
Okay. You leave Solania and Abigail and the two dogs outside in the hut.
I'll just go fuck myself then, I guess. Fine.
I'll keep it ajar a little bit so they can get through. I'm not gonna completely cut them off. It's just in case they start trying to rush into the temple. There's at least something
The,
keeping them out.
The dwarves all like, from what you guys can see outside, especially you, Solania, the dwarves seem to like help each other up to their feet and just kind of carry on with their lives. Not really, like, they walk past, some of them walk past the bubble and just kind of look at it like, what the fuck is this thing? Or continuing.
Someone just pokes it with a stick.
I'm gonna poke it with a stick. But yeah, they don't appear to be hostile toward each other anymore. And then an hour later,
Fuck. Forgot it's 1 to 4 hours.
Ragnar wakes up. And he just kind of sits there. His eyes open. He kind of looks around at the room. There's nothing.
Just sort of sit there like, you alright, man? You good?
He's
He
still
ignores
gagged.
you. Yeah, he can't respond, so.
Does it sound like angry muffled sound, or does it sound like he's trying to laugh muffled sound?
He isn't actually making any sound.
That's weird.
He's just sitting there,
Okay.
silent.
I want to roll an insight check just to see if I can get anything off him. Just his body language.
Sure.
23.
Damn.
You're not really sure. He's not doing anything.
He's just kind of
Just sitting there.
Sitting there?
Staring off into space, basically, and just look right ahead of him.
just vacant expression and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna look at Theron like, is there any way to tell if he still has the thing? He who shall not be named thing?
Turn just kind of shrugs. I mean, we can assume it's still there.
I'm gonna pop a divine sense real quick.
Okay.
See if I can pick anything up from being near him.
You. You do sense. You do sense celestial, fiend, and undead in the area.
Skelly. I'm assuming I'm also picking off of the entire building, seeing that's probably consecrated.
It is not.
That's surprising, especially for a temple.
Temples aren't really the ones you want consecrated. You want graveyards consecrated.
Yep.
But yeah. So nothing necessarily off Raggear himself then.
Well, it doesn't tell you location. It just tells you if you detect anything.
No, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You would have to isolate Ragdeer in order to essentially
Right.
get something from him.
Alright. I'm gonna do a close inspection, see if the usual symptoms that I underwent are present in him.
I mean, most of your symptoms are in your head.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
the physical ones that Theron pointed out to me.
With the eyes.
The eyes, changes in skin.
The skin seems bloody.
Considering what we just did to him,
I was gonna say, it's kind
Yeah,
of
I
hard
mean,
to get
he's
anything
at
from
one
his
hit point.
skin. He is at 1 hit point. Yep.
Usual eye color then?
How close are you getting to his eyes?
Are they yellow?
Enough to make out a change in color.
All right, make a perception check.
Nine.
Okay. It's hard to see past all the blood that's coming down over his face.
Mm-hmm.
And as you try to peer into his eyes, he headbutts you.
It's like, motherfucker!
You take 8 points of damage.
Can I tell if that is usual behavior from him?
I mean, he's done that to you in the past, so.
Willingly, though.
It's hard to say willing or not.
Ragdoll's a violent person to begin with. Him acting with violent action is not
Yeah, it's
any
hard to
indication,
tell
yes
under
or
what,
no.
it's hard to tell under what context that headbutt was.
Exactly.
It's not like you can ask him, so.
I mean, you could try.
That's true, you could try.
It wouldn't do anything, but you could try.
Do we want to try ungagging him?
Not.
Actually, with that too, before I forget, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Ooh. Garrus?
22.
Continue.
Just sort of look at Theron. Do we want to try taking off the gag?
Not particularly, no.
Just sort of gonna go up to him like, Rag, come on. Are you perhaps being possessed by an entity that seems to be thinking everything funny? Yes? No? Give me a head nod here. Preferably one of the non-violent.
He stares blankly into the distance.
Rag, trying to help you here, man. Give me something. There isn't a punch, kick, or a headbutt here.
Same response.
If this is about the one time I drank from your flask, I apologize ahead of time for that.
Nothing.
Sort of look at Theron like, no, that's definitely fucking weird. He would have attacked me on sight for that.
I'm thinking he's not entirely his own.
Alright. I'm assuming just wait, make the preparations to get rid of the thing. I'm assuming.
It's at this point you guys remember he's wearing earmuffs.
Oh. Take those off.
You guys are doing great.
Take
got
those off
this.
without getting headbutted.
Okay.
If that's possible.
I mean, yeah, you can just quick reach and snag them or move them.
Fair.
Now we try questioning properly. Just like,
Say.
hey, give me a head nod, yes or no, if you can tell if there's a second entity in your head.
Same response.
Okay, are you gonna quit pouting and actually help me out here, man? Trying to, make sure that you don't kill us the moment we, unbind you.
Theron, what's your passive perception?
Uh, 18.
All right. As you say that, Garrus,
Mm-hmm.
neither of you noticed because surprisingly he rolled really well on his stealth check. But he basically breaks free from the rope and the manacles,
Fuck.
grabs a nearby rock, and
Mhm.
swings it down at Garrus before you can get any reactions off.
Mm-hmm.
Also, while managing to pull the gag out of his mouth with his free hand.
God damn. What did he take? A level in rogue?
He's a quick motherfucker.
Object interactions.
Yeah.
Bonus
That's
action.
definitely gonna hit you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anything he swings will hit me.
You take 11 points of damage.
Fuck. What does he have? Tavern Brawler too?
Improvised weapon, 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need Tavern Brawler for that. Tavern Brawler just makes your arm strikes 1d4.
And then as his second attack, he is going to attempt to grapple you.
Ah, fuck. What is that, a strength check?
Nope, it's just his athletics versus your AC.
Okay.
Which
20.
easily succeeds.
Yep.
Figured.
So he just grabs onto you and just stares at you directly in your eyes. And at this point, you can see his eyes are yellow.
Buddy, come on.
But
Come
I would
on.
need both of you guys to roll initiative.
Yeah, he's definitely faster than I am.
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody in this group is a commoner has a higher dexterity than I do.
Also true.
All right. And with his turn, he is going to... Actually, he's just going to take that rock and attempt to beat your skull in again. And this time, recklessly.
Don't like that.
Those are both going to hit. You take 21 points of damage.
Total.
Yes.
That's being reduced by his armor.
Yeah, the bludgeoning damage.
This is actually going past that because that's your shield.
Right, this is going
It's
It's
directly
not
for the
currently
face.
out.
That's fair enough. That's right, Solanius armor. That's
Yep.
Mhm.
I should get that.
And Theron, it's your turn. You know he's close to being unconscious. Oh yeah, he is laughing this whole time too. I should probably point that out.
Yep. One good smack and you can knock him back unconscious.
Glad I got out when I did.
All right, you go up next to him and just thunk, and he just goes out.
Yep.
However, Garrus, I need you to make a charisma save.
You're the one making this one.
Oh.
That's like your
Alright.
thing, man.
Mm-hmm. And that was a net one.
So Theron, it's weird. Because you hear Ragdeer laughing, and you go up and just thunk right on the side of the skull, and he goes unconscious.
Uh-huh.
And then suddenly Garrus starts laughing, as he must find the situation hilarious.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I have an idea, but it wouldn't occur to Theron.
Thankfully, Garrus, you don't hear voices in your head, so that's a positive. Yeah.
Do we hear any of this outside?
You would hear that thud.
Cal would probably go and investigate, at least.
Yeah. You guys are out of combat, so you would come in and see Ragdeer is unconscious on the floor, and Garrus just.
The fuck's going on?
Long story.
Do we hear that
He
or
woke
more
up.
laughing?
He woke up,
you
broke from his
hear him say that.
bonds.
But yes, you did hear him say that.
You guys think it might be a good idea to put him in some kind of cell at this point? Maybe we could talk to some guards and get him put in a cell.
Oh,
Possible.
right. Take the exile to the guards. That's gonna end well for him.
I mean, if you want him to just beat your ass again, that's fine too. I mean, it's up to you.
Just find some priest.
Yeah, 'cause that worked so well the last time too.
As
Got
you say
rid of
that, you hear somebody running from the next room over. And they come in, it's just like, what is going on in here? And you see a priest.
Long story.
Do you have the ability to exercise things from, extra? What's the term I'm looking for? From people's bodies, the exercise of.
Extraplanar beings.
Thank you, Theron.
No.
Do you know someone who does?
No. Is that man
Theron?
dead?
No.
We should probably. Looks wounded. We should probably take care of that.
I got it.
Make a persuasion check.
$15.
Okay, if you think you've got it. Looks like he's not bleeding out, though.
Theron, how long would it take to get to your temple?
That's an excellent question. All I know is that it's in the heart. I just don't know how far away that necessarily is from where we are.
Also, while we're talking, I'm just gonna dump 35 points into myself.
Okay.
I really hope the boys are not being bored.
You know, I've been with them long enough to know something stupid's probably fucking happening out there.
I mean,
Yes.
But no one's screaming.
You
That's
heard the
good.
you heard the scuffling, and Cal ran in. So
Yeah. So,
if you would have stayed there, that was up to you.
screaming isn't heard. I'm guessing they're alive and they're fine.
I mean,
That's
Cal's still in earshot of both of you, so you probably could have heard what he said.
Probably.
probably.
Just gonna start fucking.
But I was hoping during that time I would have made earmuffs.
Just gotta start fucking dragging Raggear towards the Temple of the Allhammer.
Do you want to take the dwarf, and I'll take the axe?
Why?
We're not just gonna leave we're not gonna leave a weapon lying out in the middle of nowhere.
I don't exactly want my clergy getting hands on that.
Then we wrap it up and put it in like. Then we wrap it up. We don't offer it to them.
I suppose that's fair. But yeah, just gonna start dragging Raggear.
I'll go to where the switch X is. Start wrapping it up in cloth and carrying it.
Yeah, I would have told you the command words so that you can actually lift it.
What is the command word?
I don't have one, so whatever you want it to be.
Alright. I got an idea.
Raspberries.
Wake up!
Pumpernickel. Just kidding. Alright, so you drag the dwarf unconscious through the city to the lift, and you get a lot of weird looks. But then they notice that you're you're a cleric of the Allhammer. Nobody says anything.
Yeah.
They're just like, okay, I guess.
You're sort of carrying him like he's a drunk.
Yeah. That would be more accurate.
Yeah. We like weekend at Bernie's in.
But yeah, nobody says anything publicly.
Yeah.
Privately, oh, there's gonna be a fucking rumor mill going around.
And you get to the lift where the 3 guards that are standing there stop you. It's like, what are you doing?
Running to the Temple of the Allhammer.
And what are they doing?
Who's they?
Gestures to the rest of the party.
Is everybody coming?
Well, I'm coming.
Yeah,
Maybe you're low.
I didn't think anybody else was.
Oh, just the two of you?
Or if they were, I didn't hear anything being said.
I mean, nobody did say anything, so.
Okay. So what is he doing?
He's accompanying me in case this one gets rowdy again and needs to be subdued.
Yeah, he's a bit of a sort of. He's a bit of a reckless one.
If he is, we should probably lock him up.
He's one of those violent drunks.
We should probably lock him up.
His rowdiness is caused in part by something that requires clerical attention.
Yes.
So we should probably lock him up.
Pretty sure the clerics can handle it.
Yes, but if he's dangerous, we don't want him to wake up. So we should probably lock him up. Who is he?
Sure, look
Anyway?
at
I've never
Theron.
seen him before.
Darren's not saying anything on this because he can't lie for shit.
Yeah, you just be like, this is, I know him by Dimitri. He's a local drunk I met while drinking here a couple days ago.
Make a deception check.
Deception check it is, because
That's why I said Theron's not saying anything.
Yep. 17. Good thing is we've used these names before.
We should lock him up.
Never met a Dimitri.
His parents were cruel to him.
We should probably lock them up.
No, I mean in naming of child.
I don't understand.
It's like when you name your child Tequila, and then they proceed to get made fun of for the rest of their lives because of said name.
I had a friend like that. Tequila
Yeah.
Mockingbird.
Yeah.
I'm slightly impressed with that pun.
I didn't hear it, and it just clicked in my head.
Yep, I'm just like, yep, there's the pun.
You set him up for it, Master. Just remember that.
Yeah, I know.
Either way, if this man is dangerous, and you refuse to let us lock him up, we'll send a battalion with you instead of this one.
Yeah, I mean, I believe an escort would be preferred.
Do you agree? Good. Okay. So, cleric of the Allhammer, you can go down, dragging your disposed person with you. But you, stone man, with your cloth-covered weapon, you can stay here.
Alright. So look at Theron. Get him back to be in one piece, please.
Let's see what we can manage.
And for the sake of brevity, you go to the Temple of the Allhammer. He doesn't wake up in the 15 minutes it takes you to get there.
I didn't figure.
And the battalion of dwarven fighters stand outside the temple, as they are not allowed inside.
Just head in for the first time in 50 years. Very nervous.
All right. You go inside, dragging body of this unconscious dwarf with you.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems quiet.
Which is really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Not too quiet, I am playing.
After a few minutes of dragging this guy through the halls,
Mm-hmm. Just kind of looking around, just like, I don't like this.
yeah, you find a dwarf sitting against a wall in a chair, just like he's short of breath. He just looks at you and goes, "Ah, hey, Theron. Been a while since we've seen you."
So it has.
Hey, would you mind? Can you heal me? I think I'm dying.
I guess. Just looking over him, does he look particularly wounded?
He's missing an arm.
Okay, so yes. Can make an insight check
Sure.
just to see if he is very clearly wounded, but
Very clearly.
yeah,
he's-
22 just to see if anything else might be afoot,
Yeah, he dying.
but it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
seem like.
No, his eyes are normal.
But they so happen to still be brilliant gold. Shit. So it would be Theron's natural instinct to help, but at the same time, I don't want to spend.
What are you doing?
What happened to you exactly?
Can we talk about that after you heal me?
That's fair. Do I recognize this individual?
Yes, you do actually. This is one of the. At the time that you were here, he was prodigy
Mm-hmm.
in the temple. He seems to have risen in ranks and is now a priest.
But is currently fucking dying.
But he's dying.
No. Yeah, create or destroy water. Yeah, I want to destroy all his fucking blood.
You would know his name is Ashton.
Ashton, okay. Do second level.
All right. You cast Cure Wounds. It doesn't bring the arm back, but it stops the bleeding.
Right.
Just caps it off.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
This
it's
is
going
like,
to take more than what I can do to bring that back.
yeah, that's okay. I feel a lot better.
I should hope so.
Now, who's that?
This is. Well. The long and short of it is. I'm sure you were also privy to the fact of the laughing fit and the ensuing chaos that happened within.
What laughter?
Okay. Did you really not hear it?
Nope. I was, making a prayer, as I do every time around lunch. Every day around lunch, I should say. And we're sitting here in this chair. I bet you look over and see there's a plate of half-eaten food on the nightstand next to him, basically.
Uh-huh.
When my 3 daughters came up and stabbed me. And one of them ripped my arm off. And I
Yes.
don't know where they went.
That's unfortunate and also very dangerous.
I would say so.
Anyways, I believe that at least part of what caused such madness to occur is within this individual.
Okay. Well, he's unconscious, so I'd say we've probably got
For-
about 2 hours.
For now, yes, but while I've been gone, I fell in with some traveling adventurers, and we ventured towards Witterblock, and unfortunately one of our group found themselves plagued by a being of laughter.
Oh.
And when we brought him back and had him exorcised, all this occurred.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that does seem unfortunate.
I have something of an idea to maybe exercise this one without causing a second outbreak. Hopefully the use of a magic circle might trap whatever entity is in. But
But do you know what kind of an entity it is?
unfortunately I don't necessarily. I haven't had the slightest inclination.
I don't know then. Listen, I don't mean to be a burden, but you could lend me a hand and help me find.
Find mine.
Because he's only got one.
Even without I'm still cracking jokes.
I'll make light of the situation somehow.
Suppose that's fair. Well, let's see what we can do. Hopefully it hasn't been too bad in there, but I don't know.
I mean, last I checked, they were all just kind of hanging out in the Grand Hall.
Yes, but we don't know how many have been affected, and
I just don't understand why they took my arm.
for the sake of violence, possibly? I don't know.
Maybe they needed it.
Actually, come to think of it, my thumbprint's the only thing that can unlock the vault.
Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, let's hurry.
Theron's now internally panicking.
Well, at least the dwarves' entrance into the vault. The gnomes have another way in, and they just took everything.
Right. yeah. The dogs have been slain, we find his arm, and we go in there, and it's still fucking gone. Kind of not sure what to do with Ragdeer at this point.
Yeah, just bring him along. We can lock him in the vault.
With everything in the...
It's not like he can get out.
Okay, whatever. Start going.
Okay, so you guys...
Ragdeer over one shoulder.
Yeah, you guys make your way toward the Grand Hall, which is
Mhm.
just down the hall. It's not very far. You go inside. You find a lot of dead people. For some reason, this temple seems to be an absolute massacre. As opposed to, like, the people on the streets were fighting, but they
But
weren't
there was-
really killing each other.
Yeah, there might have been the occasional casualty, but here there's a lot of weapons.
Everybody in here is dead. You do find, I guess Ashton would tell you that one of his daughters is amongst the dead. She was the youngest one. She is actually looked like she put up a pretty good fight before eventually succumbing to her wounds.
Like,
As you travel.
Does it look like she was using weapons or like with her bare fucking hands?
No, it kind of looked like she was biting people. As she wasn't really one to use weapons.
Just. I presume your youngest never had this kind of fighting prowess before.
No. We did not teach her to fight. Actually, come to think of it, I didn't teach any of them to fight. Very well, at least, you know. Defend yourself. Nothing like this.
Just there and just thought, fuck. Alright. Keep going.
You move into the next chamber. You remember this one is more of like a passing by waiting room style. And you find in the center of this chamber is a giant pool of blood. And as you sweep the ground for bodies to make up this blood, you find none. And then you look up and see hanging from the chandelier, basically impaled into it, is the oldest daughter.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Saren just. Huh.
No, Cal, that is not what I meant.
How?
You're not really sure, because that chandelier's pretty high up there.
Yeah, just. No time.
And he's just like, Ashton is just staring up at it like, oh fuck.
Yes, I entirely agree. We still don't have time.
Alright, well, we should probably go into the the other chamber. And he leads you into a chamber with a stairway into it going down.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys find basically a trail of blood leading down the stairs. Following
How heavy is it?
Pretty heavy.
Okay.
As you get down to the end of the stairs, you find the small chamber leading to the vault, and you find the middle daughter is now dead, lying right in front of the vault doors, with nobody else around. She does have the arm.
Looking over her, like, I guess medicine check, just kind of. If it's not immediate, what killed her?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Okay. Medicine. 21.
You find that her, as you kind of flip her over onto her back, you find sections of her neck bitten clean and torn off.
Oh, so like something just bit her to death?
Yep, basically. To the point where she was bleeding out from her wounds.
About how big do the bite marks look?
About the size of the youngest daughter's mouth.
Oh.
We did a number on this town.
Yeah, no. Theron's like.
We hadn't even, looked around.
Yeah, Theron's just rolls her back over and just.
Yeah, Ashton is just standing there like, wide-eyed. Wow. I
Don't.
have no words. This is a lot of death.
And I've brought it all down upon us.
Well, we should at least open the vault. That way we can secure him, at least.
I suppose. Just kind of pick up his arm and just. I don't know if you need this one in specific or.
Yes, I do. Thank you. He takes it, tries to at least put it back where it was.
yeah, just puts it there and just drop. Right.
Yeah, just falls. He's like, I should probably do this a different way. And he picks it up and puts it on the pedestal where the handprint is. Just like separating all the fingers to make like an open hand.
And then just slap.
It sets it down on there. And
gotta
then
be
the
awkward.
vault doors open. And inside you do see contents of the vault are still there. He says, well, we should probably go inside.
I suppose. Just go inside.
Okay. You make your way into the vault. And you hear behind you says, now that I know this is all your fault, I think you should die in here. And he closes the vault behind you, leaving you trapped in this giant room
Yes, there.
with Ragdeer.
Right.
And you hear muffled from behind the other side, sorry, Theron. Time heals all wounds. Hopefully you make it out of there.
What?
Time heals all wounds. Sorry, Theron. Hope you make it out of there.
Yep.
About how long do I think I have on Ragdeer?
Make a medicine check.
Okay.
Because I'm just standing next to a guy
23.
twiddling my thumbs.
About an hour and a half.
Just gonna start looking through.
Look into the vault.
Yeah.
Okay. You find several various scrolls of cleric spells. Basically every spell in existence is. You
Okay.
find.
Ironically, right where you need.
Right.
You find various amounts of gold, platinum, silver, copper. You find a few different statues of various monsters. You find a statue that looks like a gold dragon and is made of gold, including one of Bahamut made of platinum. You actually do find as well, this would be a full set of plate armor that seems to be on its own stand in the middle of the. And as you look it over, it's dwarven armor.
It's dwarven size. I can't fit in it.
Well, it's magic armor. You could tell.
Oh yeah.
But it's
It's
literally
dwarven armor
plate
magic item.
Yep.
Okay, I got you.
Yep. As well as a few various weapons.
Okay.
Most of which are magical.
Okay.
Thankfully, you know that this room, once you're in it, isn't trapped. So,
Because this is cleric.
yeah, it's just the difficulty of getting in if you don't know of alternate ways.
Right.
Oh, I guess, ripping the guy's arm off that. That
Right.
was just the key to the vault.
I was like, you're a cleric. Can't you just get out? Or is it like locks from the inside? Or locks from the outside,
It's
sort of?
locked from the inside.
Yeah. So there's scrolls of every.
Every cleric spell imaginable.
How many?
One of each.
One of each.
Damn it, they'd know if you took one.
Everybody else is dead.
Yes, everybody in the temple is dead except for Ashton.
I don't care.
And no one knows this happens.
I mean, basically, Ashton cut your life into pieces.
God
Really?
That was not bad.
Well, it looks like I've.
Yeah, that was a little lazy.
Proud of that one, damn it.
Come to find out, he's just Ashton Kutcher with a beard.
Sorry, lazy's not the right. Forced. It was forced.
Oh, that's better.
Okay.
He's just Ashton Kutcher with a beard and shorter.
Right.
No, just all the camera angles are from like the chest up.
He's actually just on his knees.
Okay. What are you doing there? Oh yeah, I will say too, it's about this time that the rest of you guys realize Fork hasn't been seen in hours.
How many hours?
Oh, it's been about 3 hours.
Well, the guy woke up at 4 hours, right?
Alright, it's been about 5 hours.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Can I take an extra 3 hours to do the full rest?
Sure.
Sweet.
I'm just letting you know that this is about the time you figure it out.
Alright.
Alright.
My gosh, Fork should have been back by now.
Yeah, everybody's been gone a while.
Stretch. Oh, my back hurts. Where are we at? Oh, we're still with the weapon. Ugh.
No,
No.
you're not.
Nope, I took it.
Garrus took the weapon. So we're
Oh,
just in a
sweet.
bubble in the middle of the street in front of the temple.
When did he take
Getting
the damn
strange
weapon?
looks. When they took off with Ragdir towards the temple.
So,
I guess I'll sleep.
Josh, question.
Yeah.
Would I know how well guarded this vault is? Like, specifically?
You've heard legends,
Okay.
but as far as you could tell, there was nothing actively guarding it outside.
Because one of those things where like, they didn't let you go near it.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm trying to think of something, but there's definitely things that can stop me from doing what I'm thinking about.
I mean, it's not trapped at least.
Yeah, but it's warded. I know it is.
You would be correct.
Which means what I want to do is not going to work. I don't think.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, but if I do it the way I think, and it doesn't work, then I'm screwed.
Did we go look for people?
Yeah. If we want to cut away to them doing whatever for a little bit, so I can think about this without taking up the whole block.
Yeah. All right. So for you guys, it's been 5 hours approximately since Fork left. It's been about 30 minutes since Garrus and Theron left.
as I'm just sitting next to a guard twiddling my thumbs.
So, Cal, Selenia, Skelly, Sparky. Let's do things. This is boring.
Well, what do you'd like to do?
Well, where did everybody?
Hmm?
Where did everybody go? Like, where did he take the weapon? Where did Theron take that bard guy or barbarian?
They took Barbarian to the temple to see if they could help him, and Garrus took the weapon to try and find a safe spot for it. They've been gone for about, I think, about half an hour now. And
Isn't the
Sforik is,
temple like right
I
through
don't know
those
where he went.
doors?
Not that temple. They took him to a different part of the city.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So. Let's just get out of here. Let's go to the closest one. Who's the closest?
Hmm?
Is it Theron or is it Garrus or is it? Well, we don't know where Sport.
And I don't know this city. I don't know where anybody is, honestly.
Oh. Are the guards still like crazy?
No, everybody's been calm for a couple hours now.
I guess we can start asking questions. They're not really hard to spot. Or we can just go to an inn. I don't know.
Well, if we do, I mean, when they come back, they're gonna see that we're gone, so I don't know if we want to leave a message or I don't know if
Oh, I can leave a message.
can you
I could
message?
just put it like the. I just can leave the piece of paper on that door right there. I mean, it's like only like 15 feet away.
If you think that'll work, sure.
I'll just put a note on there. Went to the inn.
So where are you guys going?
I guess we're gonna find a nearest inn.
Oh, okay. Simple enough. You just go to the one that you stayed in for a night. Previously
Mm-hmm.
in Craghammer.
Alrighty, I'm not sure what to do, guys. I mean, I can just do my normal routine, perform, and wait for everybody to show.
I mean, sure, we've got
You
nothing else to
can-
do.
What about you, Selenia? Do you want to go roam the city?
To be honest, I'm kind of scared about getting lost here.
I agree. I think the
So-
safest bet is to stay here. Like, if we keep moving places, then we'll never find.
You guys are staying at the inn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take the rest of my rest there.
Okay. So, Garrus, after about 45 minutes, what are you saying to the guard?
Just gonna sort of ask him, like, if you could escort me to meet with my friend the cleric. I just want to make sure that everything's going well over there with them.
We
Seeing as
haven't
how there
gotten
was
word from the fighters, so okay, you can stay here.
You sure? Because you say something bad happens and they don't get word back to you. Wouldn't you rather want to check up on them in person?
It's fine. They've got wife alert.
I'm sorry. What?
Did he just say life alert?
Yes, I did.
I thought my headphones cut out for a second. I'm like, wait, is that a spell? Wait a minute.
Oh dear.
Just
Yeah, I'd say.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
I
Yeah,
think I know the name of the episode. Title it Facepalm.
And then always my favorite gif.
as I was saying, just sort of looking up with confusion, like, oh, okay. All right. This isn't going anywhere. Let me put it this way: the person who he's escorting is also very skilled in what's what I'm looking for combat, and if he happens to wake up, I suspect you may need a bit more guards.
Are you doubting the capability of my men?
When the man you're escorting is named Bloodstone, yes.
Bloodstone. Like, looks at the other two guards. Alright, we're gonna need you to come with us.
Okay, so to the temple then.
This is how the campaign ends.
Yeah, something like that.
No, they're gonna start questioning you, buddy.
Or the other two guards move around behind you.
Slap chains.
Just gonna cooperate.
Okay. You start. You make your way into the elevator shaft, or basically the lift, and make your way down into the heart, and they lead you off in a direction before reaching a building. It doesn't look very temple-y. And as you make your way inside, as you are cooperating, they ask you to set the weapon down on a table.
Setting it down.
And then they remove all of your armor,
Mm-hmm.
and they take all your weapons,
Mm-hmm.
and they put you in jail.
Motherfucker.
It has now been 1 hour.
I did DM you with what I wanted to do in the meantime.
Yep, we're just going to get to that.
Yeah.
So as you get, as you sit there thinking for a while, you kind of get these ideas of like, what spells are there that I can use? And you go, and you find the augury spell scroll. And let me look up the spell real quick here, so that way I know what it does, but I want to make sure we get the.
Yeah.
I've used this spell enough times to know. All
It's like either that or you could escape and call Mario.
Yeah, so you get to the Tal'Dorei spell. I need you to make a wisdom check to cast it. Actually, no, you have the level for it, so you don't have to.
Yeah, I need to make wisdom checks if they're 5th or higher.
Yep. So you cast the spell, and what is the exact wording you're asking for the spell?
If I were to use the scrolls provided here to teleport myself out of the vault and then back to Craghammer, would that be a wise course of action to pursue, essentially?
You get nothing.
Fair enough. What all sorts of weapons are there kind of in here?
All sorts of various weapons, from swords to hammers, random bits of furniture that have been fashioned into weapons. Basically, you name it, it's in here apart from firearms.
Okay. I guess at this point I'm just gonna start looking for Warhammer, because damn it, if I'm gonna be stuck in here, I'm gonna at least get something out of it. If I
find
get
the
out.
Warhammer. You find several Warhammers.
Oh, I know.
Take your pick.
Yeah. I guess I can use my daily of detect magic to kind of look over them and see which ones look the most magical.
You cast your detect magic.
Oh, I know. It's just gonna fucking
the
light up.
whole room lights up.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it is. You're getting anywhere from evocation to divination to conjuration to illusion to enchantment to necromancy. Surprisingly,
Ugh.
yeah, every possible school of magic is in this one tiny room.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say this one hammer. I was like, fuck.
No, it's just because detect magic is an area.
Yeah, and also because there's the spell scrolls.
Yep. Yeah, you detect most of the hammers are magical. Not one more than another, but and there's nothing invisible.
Okay. Okay.
I think you're right, Cal. We should probably do what you suggested there.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea.
I agree. I think we should just walk for a while, and I'll just try to figure out where they're. But we need to stay as a group.
Agreed.
Yes.
About how many Warhammers are there that are magical?
About 25.
Fuck.
Okay.
This is the Temple of the Allhammer.
I know, I understand. It was mostly just.
How many of them are just like plus ones?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, I could spend all that time identifying them, but I'm not fucking going to.
Yeah, let's see. You want to do it 6 times and have Ragdir wake?
No.
So I think that's what we're going to be doing is we're going to walk around town. I'm going to like point at random directions and sending messages to look for our missing companion.
Okay. How long are you willing to go for?
An hour?
Right. You wander for an hour and get nothing.
Like around our area though.
Yep. You wander for an hour and get.
Unfortunately. So,
I head towards the. Where did you say that Garrus went?
I saw him walk off this direction and point the direction I saw them head off.
Well, let's go that direction and see what's going on.
All right, you guys wander that direction, eventually coming to a lift that has 3 dwarves standing outside of it.
I just rolled some things. Those are the hammers I'm gonna take.
Okay.
Before we head towards that way, I'm gonna talk to Cal or Solaniano. Like, should I disguise myself as a dwarf, a guard, just in case?
I mean, we're not trying to break in anywhere. We're just trying to find some friends. That's not really a worry yet. Unless,
Okay.
you know, nobody ever shows up or we can't get a hold of anybody.
That's true. All right. Well, I guess we'll head towards those guards right there.
Okay. You go to the guards, and they stop you as you approach the lift. They're like,
Hello,
Yeah.
good sirs.
"Hello."
We are looking for our friend. I don't know if you've seen him, but we are searching for. What is he? He said, well, what race is he?
Who is he? There's 2.
Garrus.
Earth Johnson.
Or Theron. They both went off together.
Are we
so.
looking? Are they both going off this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cal would tell you they went
Oh.
together.
Yeah,
Went
I
together.
just I describe both.
You describe both of them?
Yes.
Okay. He's like, "Oh, you're friends with the stone one."
Yes. We're friends with all of them.
Well, not
Oh.
the dwarf they were carrying, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Right,
about that
okay.
one.
Yeah, actually, we just had the. We can actually take you to him.
Oh no.
But unfortunately, there are no beasts allowed on deck, so I'm afraid your dogs are going to stay.
I'm gonna try to do like a sleight of hand, kind of whisper towards like southwards or northwards, to see if I can whisper to
Whisper to who?
send a message.
Okay, that would be more of a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay. What are you messaging?
It's like, are you guys there? Well, I'm sending it to. I'll send it to like Garrus first,
All right.
hopefully, and then I'm
If you
like,
try
are
to
you-
send a message to Garrus, you are not within range.
okay. And within 6 seconds, I'm gonna try it.
At this point, the 2 guards on the sides have kind of stepped behind you.
Okay, so I quickly send it while we did.
Yeah, you get the one message. They're like, come right this way.
Okay.
Sonny looks at like one of the guys and is like, just don't stare at my dog. He likes setting things on fire.
And mine likes to pee on your leg, so be careful.
That's a good one. All right, yeah, let's leave the dogs. Let's go.
Buddy, how do you think I'm joking?
Skelly, please protect my doggy. Please.
Woof.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take those 3 hammers. I'm gonna take the dwarven plate.
Okay. As you lift the 24th hammer,
Uh-huh.
The room
take a
explodes.
look at it, and you recognize it.
It's Frank, isn't it?
It's Frank.
Just yeah, Theron just. kind of crisis of faith of just, oh no. And just takes it begrudgingly.
At least you didn't pick up blunt force trauma.
No, that was 25.
Yeah. I rolled 3d25.
The other two are +1 hammers.
You just want to give me Frank, you fucker.
Dude, you rolled it, not me.
I know. Yeah, so taking the dwarven plate.
There are 25 hammers. 23 of them are +1.
Oh, at least I got... Okay, that's fine. How many rapiers are there in here?
There's 2 rapiers.
Okay, I'm just gonna take both of them then.
They're both +1.
Okay.
Come to find out, they also have some guns stashed here.
No, there are no firearms.
So, I don't know if guns have made it out this far or if they've just refused, but yeah, I wouldn't expect
It would be hilarious, though.
That really sucked. I missed them. Okay. I just gotta check over to see what other. So...
I'd say that probably would have taken you half an hour.
Okay.
To do all that.
Yeah, no problem.
So
I want to take.
probably got about half an hour before Ragnar wakes up.
Yeah, I want to take some scrolls. It's just which ones.
I'm going back to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Garrus, you're in a cell. Everyone else, you are.
I'm just gonna try and get a guard's attention.
We're about to be thrown in our own cells.
Yeah, there are no guards nearby for you. At least that you can see. And the rest of you are escorted to a building. Well, I'd say as you're being escorted to this building, Lonnie, passive perception would allow you to notice that there are about 8 guards standing outside of a rather large building down one of the streets as you pass by it. Should say eight, not guards, but dwarves in very regal armor.
As I turn to Cal, really? Bread? Is that what you really think I said?
Wait, what?
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 It doesn't matter. Just
I'm so confused right
Me too.
And you guys are led into a rather nice looking building. And you are sat at a table. And a rather fine looking dwarf enters from a side door. You are all seated there. He just says, you must be... Actually, I don't know your names, but that's not important. You are friends with the stone one? Yes?
yes.
Yes, we've been adventuring with him for a little while now.
Okay. Perhaps you can tell me why he speaks the name in my city?
Speaks who?
His eyes, like, twitch a little bit.
No, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah, you,
Out of
you
character.
really did cut out.
Oh, the name of a traitor.
Is it the traitor who tried to attack the city?
Maybe. I haven't heard about this.
I mean, we just knocked them out not too long ago. I mean, he woke up and he got knocked out again. And they were taking him to the temple or somewhere to see if they could fix him. I don't know. Didn't know he was a traitor.
Yes, he was exiled.
He managed to come back into the city and cause chaos, which is what we're trying to figure out what's going on. A lot of people have been a lot of people are not aware of the dangers that are happening.
Everything seems fine right now. There was problems earlier, though.
Yes, and that links to the traitor you're talking.
So what you're saying is that problems that we're having are caused by this man, this Ragdir, as we've known him.
Well, whatever possesses him is the one that caused the chaos.
Possession. This is outside of my knowledge.
Why we were taking him? He was being taken to the temple.
That makes sense.
So
Would be
right
a good
now,
place to go to get him cleaned up.
yes, it seems like a lot of people have been getting some sort of some possession in the city, but I think he took the full blast.
Okay.
So I guess they're trying to figure it out. They had to lock him up, and
What we should do, we should put him in a high security cell.
yes,
We'll have to find our best engineers. Do that. And he turns to one of the
Okay.
dwarves standing nearby and is like, "Can you find me what's just any 5 gnomes? That should be enough."
Oh,
This is gonna be so good.
Fuck.
racial.
Spork is the only one who gets taken out of there.
That way we can design a prison. Well, they can design a prison capable of storing hopefully. They're smart. They'll figure it out. Anyway, and he just like salutes and then goes running off.
Talk to my Uncle Millhouse.
Did you say Millhouse?
Yes,
Amazing.
he's an engineer.
So you guys are sitting in front of this captain as he's just kind of standing there. He says, "Hey, can I get you anything while you're here?"
Well, Cal seems to want some bread.
That's unusual.
Yes.
I mean, bread's good.
That's true. We have lots of bread. He just like reaches under the table, grabs some bread, puts it up. I don't know where this came from, but it's been here.
There you go, since that's what you've been thinking about, I guess.
What's with all the people dressed up all nice, like guards or whatever, down the street?
Well, I guess where down the street?
Where are we from where you told me? What?
That would have been like a few streets over.
Oh, okay. That.
Oh, that was our some of the elite fighters.
So do you know where Garrus is at with that's what I need. That's who I want here.
Who?
That's Garrus.
The stone man.
Who's- Oh, the Stone Man. Yes, I do.
So, I mean, you said what do we need? I kind of need him. He's my protector. I feel safe when he's around.
Why?
He's huge. I'm tiny. That's why.
It's made of stone. Just
Yes.
He's not actually a construct. He just looks like one.
oh. Wow, that changes our ideas. All right, release him.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry, we had him locked in prison.
Wait, what?
For what?
Well, we were gonna question him, and then you told us everything we need to know.
Oh, okay.
You know,
There's
really need to do that.
definitely got to be a big misunderstanding here.
Yeah. That's yeah. I don't think some people
He's
can
one
use
that
the words
initially
right.
told us about the traitor being in our city after he was exiled. So we figured, hey, he must know him. We were gonna talk to him, and then you guys just kind of told us everything.
Well, I mean, to be honest, and I mean don't disrespect here, but that's some pretty shitty detective work. If you just arrest the first guy that says he knows this person without really even asking him, you're just going to throw him in jail. I mean, that, like I said, no offense, that's just kind of shitty.
We are not detectives. The gnomes did the detective work. Speaking of which,
It's clear that
those
they
5
relied
gnomes-
on the. It is clear that they relied on the gnomes heavily.
Oh, they did.
Well,
After a couple minutes have gone by, the dwarf runs back and just goes, "Sir,
The gnomes.
I'm no detective. I can't find the gnomes."
The gnomes have escaped.
what do you mean they couldn't find the gnomes? They're like everywhere. Turn the corner, they're there.
Maybe
Oh,
you should go
okay.
find them then.
Thinking
I sure
back,
as hell can't.
would Cal remember seeing any gnomes on the way to where we got to? That's basically since we came
Make
out of
a
the inn.
retroactive perception check. All of you can make a retroactive perception.
Okay,
Not you.
I know. At this point, I'm probably busy fucking plucking scrolls and hoping to God they work.
I have no clues about
Okay.
gnomes being there. I'm just
Keep in mind, you only have
Assuming they-
one of each scroll.
Oh, I know.
I'm just
I'm drawing
amazed
a
you haven't
selection.
used the scroll of magic circle yet.
So Cal, you're like, yeah, maybe I saw one, maybe one or two. Abigail, you're like, they're all over the place. What are you talking about? And Solani, you're like, actually, we haven't seen gnomes in hours.
oh.
Been approximately 5 hours.
Wait, have you seen halflings around?
No.
I mean, hi.
Well, yes, I'm happy
Beyond-
too. But
beyond
you get
the
it.
two of you.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, beyond the two of you, probably not.
Hey, Cal, how long has Fork been gone again?
It's been, oh gosh,
Actually, it's been closer to 5.5 hours now.
it's been at least a good 5 hours, I think.
I haven't seen the gnome in about 5 hours.
I haven't seen anybody in hours. Except for you two, which is, good, because yay. But
Hey, Cal, I think Fork left.
I mean, he's disappeared for 5 hours before, so he's disappeared for like a day or so before, so I don't
what was
think
he
left.
doing? What was he doing the last time you saw him? What exactly was he?
He said something about going to talk to some gnomes that he knew.
And yet there's no gnomes. That's.
I don't know, maybe they're just having a big gnome meeting, I don't know.
Or he can't find any gnomes. That's why he's gone for so long.
Yeah, that too.
To the gnomes.
Or maybe somebody's kidnapping all the gnomes. I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's too many gnomes to kid.
Gnome napping.
I mean, if I don't see any of us either, they're probably stealing
We'll cut back to
Okay.
Theron.
So yeah, I did send you all the scrolls that I wanted to take. Just let me know how long that takes to grab them all up.
5 minutes.
Okay.
They're all pretty clearly labeled.
Yeah, I figured.
It's
just-
not like you have to get a ladder.
Right. Yeah, it's just staring. Just every time. Just I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But unconscious people count as willing, right?
Uh,
I mean, the kid.
you want to
Okay.
rethink that a little bit?
For the purposes of spells, unconscious people count as willing, right?
No.
Okay.
For any-
Bye. Maybe. Okay.
Oh, I will tell you too, because I looking over your list, you don't find the last scroll you're looking for.
Okay, that's fine.
That one seems to be gone.
That's fine. But I find all the rest.
Yes.
Well, guess I'm gonna try it. Actually, let me read the spell before I say yes or no on this one.
Everything's written in no.
No, it's more. Shit. I don't think Theron would know it. But what plane of existence is the Allhammer's domain?
Isn't that like
Our
lesson
vendor.
number 1?
It's our vendor, by the way.
Mm.
Okay, maybe more accurately, I don't know it, but Theron probably would.
Theron would, yes.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to plane shift there,
Fuck!
Okay.
which means I need to make a wisdom check,
Yes, you do.
which fails.
The spell fails.
You tried.
You open the
Yeah.
scroll, begin the incantation, and the scroll ignites and burns away.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. I wanted to see Josh roleplay Moradin again.
Yeah, again, that would have been great.
Assuming he could have plane shifted.
Yeah, yeah, that was my second thing. Is it's probably something in place to prevent teleportation.
Moradin. Still great. Still great to roll.
Um, let's see. I'm actually going to grab the Scroll of Legend Lore.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to cast it on the, basically naming the vault itself,
Sure.
to see what I can gain
Make your-
from it.
Make your check.
God damn it!
Legend War fails.
Oof.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah. I only got one other thing, and I'm gonna fucking fail that too.
At this point, you've got about 15 minutes.
I don't want him to wake up.
Healing word. Knock him out.
Where's the option to hide and let Ragnar bust himself out?
There ain't no hiding in this place.
Nope. It's pretty wide open.
It's just a giant circular room with no walls.
Pretty much.
It's more like a rectangle, but yeah.
Everything's super reflective.
No.
I'm just looking through the spells. Just like, fuck, what can I use?
Fully someone new knock.
Quick, Hero's Feast.
I do. That's what I'm trying to find here.
Yeah. I don't think it works.
I would never find him. So.
I mean, technically it would work.
So I'm guessing that the door to this is metal.
Yeah, of sorts, yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just like if it's metal, it doesn't work.
You were
Oh,
trying
and
to
I...
heat metal your way through.
No, stone shape.
Alright, true. Good boy.
Not if it's metal.
Yeah.
Oh. So, I'm gonna grab the Guardian of Faith scroll.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it, hovering over Ragnar.
Okay.
So when he wakes up, he just gets knocked the fuck out.
Let me check the spell real quick.
Large spectral guardian appears and hovers in for the duration in an unoccupied space of your choice. You can see within range, so it's right next to Ragnar. And a creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on turn must succeed on a dex save.
Or takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save and have as much on a successful.
Okay.
Guardian ranges when it is dealt a total of 60 damage.
It's mostly just a panic thing of I want to keep him down.
You want to keep him unconscious but alive.
You, as a spellcaster of a advanced enough level, hit him with a spell while he's low health. You cannot knock him out. It will kill him.
Oh, that's right. Shit. Okay, never mind. I'm taking that back.
So
You're
you're
right.
just gonna have to whack.
Yeah, you're right.
Too bad he doesn't have his weapon in this. Oh, wait.
I have that.
Yeah.
Now, the joke is that this is an armory, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Swear to God, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna grab the fucking commune spell and try that.
Try commune. Okay. Ooh. There you go.
If nothing bars it, it will work.
Well, let me check the spell real quick just to make sure.
Contact your deity or divine proxy and ask up the 3 questions that can be answered with yes or no. Must ask questions before spell ends. Receive a correct answer for each question. Divine beings aren't necessarily omniscient, so you might receive unclear. In a case where one word answer could be misleading or contrary to the deity's interest, the DM might offer a short phrase as an answer instead. And the last part of it doesn't matter because I only have 1 scroll.
Okay, what's your first question?
Is there a way... Is there another way out of this vault besides the door? Or the main door?
Unclear.
I didn't expect to get this far.
You didn't expect to get that far.
No, I didn't. Because I've just been fucking up all night.
Welcome to my world.
I can't think of anything. Actually, no. Are there wards on this to prevent teleportation out of the vault?
Yes. And into.
Hmm?
And into.
Oh, okay. That's not the part I care about right now. Is there something in this vault that can definitely help me get out?
Yes.
Because, yeah, it does have to be yes or no, and I can't ask in specific. But that was my third question, so I would
That's your 3 questions.
Yes, you're looking at it. So, I really don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. I'll go over to Ragdir. I'll spend the bonus action on Healing Word. Fuck, it was max hit points.
Okay. He heals for 9.
And then I'm gonna go in for a swing.
Alright, he's currently not prone, so you have advantage. Thunk! Out he goes.
I didn't even need the advantage, thankfully. Okay, medicine check to see how much longer I have.
Okay.
13. Ooh.
Somewhere between 2 and 4 hours.
Okay. Stop counting.
So just meet in the middle.
Yeah, that's more of a neutral thing to do than an evil thing. I'm gonna start taking closer looks at everything and just try to see if I can find something. But in the meantime, yeah.
I'll jump over to these guys. But
Okay, thank you. 22.
Okay. All right. So you guys, rest of the party, you have now essentially found out that there is an elite force of warriors guarding this building. Garrus is currently in the process of being freed from prison, and the gnomes are nowhere to be found. And then Garrus, you meet up with the party.
Yeah. Just like, okay. That
You're back.
What happened?
was pain.
Where's Theron?
He went to the Temple of the Allhammer to see to it that the guy that we need to get out of here, though the city is, exorcised of any extraplanar beings.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but it's been a while and he's not returned yet, so we need to find out where he is. And maybe we could have some of these guards come along with, if he's as bad as everybody says he is. Making sure he's subdued if he does come back to consciousness is probably a good idea.
And also, we don't know where Spork's.
Yes.
So we're
That's
missing
not good
2
either.
now.
Well, Svork isn't really a priority. If this guy wakes up, he could do some serious damage, so...
Yeah.
We'll
If
deal
he
with
wakes
Svork
up-
shortly. This is a little bit more of a pressing matter at the moment.
Yeah, if he wakes up in a temple of the All Hammer, that's not good for any of us.
Why? I mean,
Theron,
if he's bound.
and you know, dwarves are supposedly very good at making weapons in a temple to a god.
So he's in a room full of weapons, you think?
You know, without
No,
weapons,
What kind of idiot would throw him in a room full of weapons?
this is not good. You give a very skilled man in combat access to all weapons. That's not good.
I understand that, but I mean,
Do you hear
if
that,
they're
guards?
if they're trying to figure out what's wrong with him, why would they bring him into a room filled with weapons? That's just dumb. I mean, our best option is to go find him and make sure he's still out, or Theron is still alive. And I look at the guards as I say that.
Mm-hmm.
He just shrugged.
Okay. Alright, so gather your best men. Let's go
Yeah.
save
Or just a
Theron
handful.
away from.
We need to go to where they took Theron and find out what's happened. It's been a while.
Yes.
I mean, best men are waiting outside the temple.
Alright, let's grab your best men and let's do this thing.
Except they can't go in the temple. Holy ground.
Oh?
Only priests of the Allhammer are allowed inside.
So we're not allowed inside either. How are we gonna get him?
We have to be invited inside.
By a priest of the All Hammer, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So maybe they can be. Maybe they can give them permission to go inside. At least we can try.
Yeah, let's try.
So you guys make your way to the temple of.
All hammer.
You find 8 very heavily armored dwarves standing at attention near the front door.
Oh hell! All hammer. I don't know. I raise my hand. We are here looking for our friend. And to save him from an evil man.
Not really save him, more like help him deal with the other guy.
Yes, to save him from the other man.
The elite guard make no move to speak to you.
Will you let us pass so we
They
can
are
go
not
sit?
blocking your way.
Yeah,
Oh, they're not.
they're just standing off to the sides.
Alright, I casually walk by them and I wave.
You go by them.
Okay. Just gonna follow Abigail at this point.
Okay. So Abigail, you go up to these grand doors.
I knock on it.
All right. You knock.
Are we talking about regular knock or the other type of knock?
Regular knock.
After a few seconds, you hear distant. Hang on, I'm getting there. About a minute later, a rather fucked up looking dwarf answers the door.
I look
No
like
arm.
very sparkly right now.
He greets you with his left arm, because his right arm is gone. Says, hello.
Are you sure he doesn't greet them with his right arm in his left hand?
Yes. Greetings, good sir. We are here to find our friend Theron and to make sure that the evil doer isn't, about. If that's okay with you. We brought some extra cards and stuff just in case. Everybody wave at him.
No. And he closes the door.
What?
He's gonna try and open the door.
Bad idea.
Hello?
Okay.
I can
How are you
like...
attempting to open the door? The door opens inward.
Good sir.
Go away.
Is it? I'm sorry, but why can't we come in?
Go away.
We're
Do I
looking
know
for our
any
friend.
s-
Your friend is
Do,
dead.
do I know
What?
any split?
Sorry, what?
Why is he dead?
He was attacked by the mad people here.
Insight check.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
insight
Yeah,
check on that.
can I?
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yes, you do. You are the only one that does.
Open the door! As I start banging at it. Guards!
They don't move.
The other guards that went with us.
They
No,
didn't.
no,
It was just the people.
it's just them.
Yeah, it's just the ones that
Yeah.
are there.
I thought the
I thought the
the-
other
The
guards
best
were
guards are
with
the
us.
ones
Yeah.
guarding the temple.
Yeah,
The
they
best
told
Best guards are the
guards.
ones.
Best guards were there already.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
The
you asked
elite
for them
guard
to
came
send
with
their
Theron.
best guards. Yep.
Yeah, they were already there. You guys didn't have any additional. And even if you did, they wouldn't.
They're not allowed inside.
Exactly.
So we can tell that he's lying out of his teeth.
All of you but Abigail.
I
Not a
keep
very good
knocking.
liar. We tried.
Open the door.
I'm sorry,
Go
sir,
away.
but you appear to be lying. If you could let us in and help, that would be great.
I don't think I will.
Let's see. You have a dangerous man inside of a building that has a lot of weapons. Does that seem like a very good idea?
We have no weapons here. We are peaceful.
If you're peaceful, then why are you lying about somebody? If you're peaceful, then why are you telling us that there's people inside that are mad and killed a friend? You're contradicting yourself. Open the fucking door.
No.
If you don't open it, we will.
I'm gonna go back and get the other guards, not the elite asshats that are standing there.
Okay.
I'm
Because
I'm
those elite
sorry.
asshats, if we try and attack the door or try and break our way in, they'll try and stop us.
Yes, I know.
So I'm going back to get some of the other guards and to hopefully convince them to help us.
Okay.
I send an inspiration his way.
Okay. So you go back to the guards, the guard outpost that you were originally taken to. And what do you say to the guard?
I explained to him that we believe our friend is inside, and the guy that greeted us at the door, who was missing an arm, said basically what he said and how he contradicted himself, and explaining to them that now I fear my friend is in danger and or dead.
Sorry, we can't help you. You either have to be invited inside or be a priest.
Okay, but the guy that would invite us inside is clearly lying.
Then
He
you
said-
have to find a way to be invited by the Allhammer.
Well, how the fuck am I supposed to do that?
Appease him, worship him, pray to him in your everlasting life.
Yeah, I'm not the religious type, so
Well, good luck.
yeah. I'll go back and let people know how fucked up that was. Well, that was a bust. They're
So
fucking
while
useless.
he was doing that, can I like keep pointing everywhere and trying to find him with message?
Meanwhile, I'm like, open the goddamn door before I.
I want to hear the end of this. Continue.
Yeah, I really do too.
I saw someone's name light up, so I was like, okay, go. Yeah, I was like, before I, by the, by the power of the Stormlord, bust down this door and and expose you for the lying heretic that you are.
All right, Abigail. As you begin pointing around in this area, you get no response. Or
He's
no
not
contact.
responding. He's nowhere near me.
Can I roll an intimidation check for that?
Sure.
4.
You hear back, "Bring your wrath, and my God will bring his."
Sarah and Ray will just throw my fist in the air like you can see it.
Does anyone know? Besides,
Yes.
It's just a door.
yeah, I'm gonna force my way in. Both
Okay.
hands.
Good luck.
Okay.
Bad.
You force your way in. Are you stepping in?
I'm just gonna push the door open. And then I
You
step in.
push the doors open, and they swing open.
Inward. I don't know. Kind of like
Question.
Okay.
Do I have to see Skelly to make him explode?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
not as a Sparky.
Yeah, they would be next to each other.
Oh shit.
That would be bad.
Listen, I was getting there. I was starting an idea.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that would
It's a
be
good
bad.
idea. Yes, you do have
Very.
to see Skelly.
Okay.
He can do it on his own, but he's not going to.
Well, it's
with
more
the,
of not of. I didn't want him to explode. More of a. Let's just summon him with the doors open inside there.
Oh.
Make him fucking make the priest let us in.
Can you call him over?
Can I?
No.
Nah.
Are we
Can
also
I?
standing in front of the door and it's
No.
open? Can we see that dwarf? The one-armed dwarf?
No, you would not see him.
Where did he go?
Further into the temple. This is a very small, like, entranceway.
And we should go in.
Move out of our way, armless man.
Well, he's not in your way.
We don't see him,
Yeah.
so
He is somewhere else in the building.
Oh, okay. Guess we're on a Theron hunt. He's in danger. We need to go.
So attempting to walk in.
All right.
Uh,
You attempt to walk in. Who's walking in first?
I was
Garrus.
trying to push Garrus in first.
You're gonna push me in. Okay, great.
I was trying. I was like, go, go, go.
You're the one who opened the door.
Just not strong enough to push you, so you have to willingly walk.
I will walk in then.
All right, you walk in, and a giant fist punches you out.
The fuck?
Well then.
You take
Fair.
21 points of force damage.
peaceful
be in-
my ass.
You have to be invited in.
We know this.
As this fist impacts him, you guys hear the sound of a hammer striking an anvil.
Ding.
Question,
Basically.
right? Would I be able to hear that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to grab the scroll of message
Okay.
and attempt to message Garrus, as
Mhm.
he's the only one who Theron knows where he is. And just trapped in the Temple of the Allhammer, in the vault. I have Ragdir. Don't know if I can get out.
All right. Garrus, you hear laughter in your head,
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
and then you hear a voice.
Fuck this.
The
Fuck
voice
this.
says, "Oh, it seems your friend is trying to contact."
Sorry, what? You cut off there.
Seems your friend is trying to contact you. Shall I respond?
Ignoring him.
Too
I'm
late.
just ignoring him.
Theron, in your head, you hear, Garrus is unavailable at the moment. Please die with Ragdir in 1 hour.
Okay.
Oh, followed by insidious laugh. I should probably do that. Yeah.
I'll sort of. I'll look to Abigail. It's like, okay, the entity moved from our barbarian friend to me. We need to get Theron out.
I agree. But how? You just got pummeled by a god.
The
I
other.
think that was just their way of. I think that was just.
No, you got straight
Okay.
up by God, man.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can we worship two gods?
Technically, there is no rule against worshiping multiple.
I'm going to attempt it.
There's no
Okay.
law against it. However, the deities may not be very happy about it.
How are you attempting to worship Moradin? Or the Allhammer?
I'm going
Say
to
that, right?
pray
All right.
both
What's your
to
prayer?
Saren Ray, and to the All. It's like, okay, I know you two can hear me, and I understand that the only way to enter this is to bring you into my heart, along with Saren Ray. Please, let us come in so we can save our friend Theron. And I will worship you too, if you let me in.
Roll me a 1d100 to me
How do I do that again?
/ GR.
GM roll. I was just gonna say GM roll 1d1.
GR does the same thing.
You get a response in your head. In a very loud, booming voice. Actually, roll me another one while you're at it.
Oh boy.
Okay. A very loud, booming voice that just says, "What can you offer me?" Unlike your original goddess, prayers are not the only thing.
Followers? I can offer you followers. I can offer you. Just like my mother who was a cleric of Saren Ray, I can be a follower of you.
Are you convincing in yourself to have others follow me as
I convince others to follow in Saren Ray. I'm pretty sure I convinced them to follow you as well.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuading a god. Goddamn. Not bad.
I believe you speak honestly. However, I will not allow that dark creature into the temple.
Dark creature? As I look around.
As you look around, your regular vision is clouded, but you see standing behind you, where Garrus was,
Mhm.
or should be, according to,
Hmm.
although you don't see your other friends, you see this entity of this very, like, clear, almost invisible shadow with two bright yellow eyes, and it is staring directly at you.
Can I attempt to feign it?
You cannot, as you are in the middle of prayer.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It is symbolic sight, not actual
Yep.
sight.
Yes, okay.
This is some sight beyond.
I will agree to it. I will not allow that thing inside.
I don't think you understand. The creature must die.
Yes, how do we kill it?
Let that be part of your initiation. Now you can enter the temple to rescue your friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So can the others, but not the shadow.
All
I'll
right.
punch him again.
Oh! You don't know this. Joe.
Yes,
I was just saying,
I
ow.
will let him know
Mhm.
that he cannot come. Thank you so much.
Oh, and kill the priest.
Oh, yes, yes.
I will give you my sword if you would like.
I will give you everything.
She's got her own.
And with that, your vision returns back to normal. And then you hear another voice in your head. This one
Oh.
softer, more peaceful.
You did bring two deities.
Yes.
And she says to you, Abigail, I do think that your interests between us are conflicted. Perhaps you should go about this in a more peaceful way.
Yes, I
Spare
agree
the-
with you.
Spare the priest.
Oh no!
Although he has wronged your friend, he's done nothing to you other than protect his temple.
Okay.
He has a right to. I would also advise
Okay.
you to try to make peace. There's been a lot of killing here.
Yes, but
Actually, that news would
don't like to
surprise you because
question-
you don't know that there's a lot of people dead inside.
I don't know either. If he attacks and tries to kill my friends, I will defend them.
The priest is peaceful.
But the thing
Although
inside him
angry.
is not.
Perhaps you should journey inside and see for yourself. And with that, the voice disappears. And that's what happens when you roll the check twice.
Yes.
God. I don't know if she rolled really well or not.
Really well.
Really
both?
well.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Garrus, you are definitely shrouded by that demon.
Mm-hmm.
The Allhammer does not want you in.
Mm-hmm.
We can go in and save him. The thing is, the Allhammer wants the priest dead.
Okay.
Saren Ray does not want the priest dead. So, I will turn my back and go save Theron. If the priest tries to attack, you know what to do. All of you, right?
If the priest attacks, I will defend myself.
Okay.
Yep.
But if I can bring him out alive, I'm going to.
Okay.
I mean, she didn't say anything about us doing the deed, so
Cow goes
Just
in.
keep that to yourself. Don't even tell me anything. Let's go.
okay.
That's from Garrett's translation. This gets bitch slapped.
No, this is when
Right.
we all go in and Garrett's forgetting that he can't go in, gets punched out
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I will wait here.
Okay.
Can we call Skelly over here, by the way, and Spark?
Nope, they are in a different part of the city.
Just waiting by the elevator, like anytime now.
You'd have to go
Yeah.
back up to the lift to get them, and they are not allowed down here.
Oh, that's right.
Dogs are not allowed on the temple.
They weren't. Beasts are not allowed.
Yes.
All right.
Because they don't know Skelly's not a beast.
And even if they did, they probably wouldn't care.
Probably.
And then I kind of like go up to Garrus and I kind of like try to wave him down so I can whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Cat with a shotgun.
I was like,
He has one.
I whisper to him the description and the everything about the entity that's in. Maybe that'll help destroy it. Some like just imagining it. I don't know. Either or, I give him the description of it.
Okay. She tells you the description of the entity that's inside of you
Mm-hmm.
as a near invisible smoke cloud, basically white translucent smoke with two yellow glowing eyes.
Mm-hmm. Knowing that, could I try a divine sense?
Sure.
As something to focus on.
You divine sense and you sense
You cut off.
you sense celestials. Well, technically one two celestials. Not that it tells you amount, but
Basically, like I get a ping.
of celestials.
Where?
Yep.
Okay. Any specific direction? Or is it just like
It doesn't give direction.
just like a general feeling in a direction or something? Nothing?
Nope.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with them coming inside, Theron will go back to you.
Yeah, so 22 perception.
Yeah, you don't. With that, you don't really find anything. You're not sure what the Allhammer was telling you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm looking for really.
As a simple yes was just like, okay, now what?
Yeah,
There's a
I
lot of
couldn't
stuff in here, but you're not really sure what he was referring to.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of looking around and just How many of the dragon statues were there besides Bahamut's?
There was Bahamut's, there was a gold one, there's a silver one,
Oh, okay.
and
Is
there's
there
actually a black, well,
a black one?
that you don't remember anybody ever talking about. You've heard of some of the stuff that's been locked away in here. That one seems odd.
Does it just look like a dragon, or
It does, but the material it's made out of is unfamiliar. It's not made out of like obsidian or shale, expected to be. It's made out of some weird substance that you're not really sure if you've ever encountered.
does it? What does it at least look like? Is it like metallic, mineral?
It's more mineral-esque.
Okay. This is a terrible idea, but Theron's a little panic right now. Gonna get closer to that. Just kind of look it over.
Okay. It's sorry. As you look it over, make a history check for me.
History. I'm not good at those. 13.
You recognize this material. It seems odd to you how it would end up here
Uh-huh.
and how it ended up here so fast. But it's made from a strange, weird meteorite substance.
What color are the eyes? Are they all black, or
Yellow.
as in like yellow gem, or just straight yellow?
There's a bit of gem in there, like you could see. It's what the fuck? Tourmaline, I think, is the yellow one.
I can check for you.
There's
Yeah,
also
there's
there's also like topaz. There's a bunch of different yellow gems.
Topaz. Yeah, let's do topaz. That's not a good one.
Yellow diamond.
Yeah, basically. There would be like small topaz eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking of citrine.
Oh, citrine. Yeah, I'll go with topaz.
Topaz is also kind of yellowish, but that's fair.
There's actually a lot of yellow.
Yeah,
gems.
there is.
Yeah, there is. Topaz is probably the most recognizable
Yeah.
namesake.
Take your pick of yellow gem. Sure, that's it. Whatever.
Yellow gem. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Send another effigy. Another one we'll have to fight. Just kind of look over to the Bahamut one.
Made of solid platinum.
Hmm.
These statues are worth a lot of money.
They're also incredibly large, incredibly heavy,
They are incredibly large.
and that's something Theron would rather not take.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like
As
some kind of holy retribution.
Yeah, she would very surely get smited. The other things, I'm sure the Allhammer will understand this moment of panic, but that's planned. That's a planned thievery.
Yeah, it's like there's a line, and the Allhammer's like, you can.
As you're
do that.
inspecting those statues, make a
Investigations. 19.
You find tucked away under the platinum dragon a hidden stairwell. Although
Oh my
you
goodness.
don't know how to get to it.
Yeah, Theron's just like, Well, that would be useful if I could push this damn thing.
Yep, and you're not sure if you're even gonna fit in it, because it's pretty small. But it's there. You can see, like, traces of how the statue moves. So you're like, damn it, there must be something under it.
Yeah.
But it is not obvious. Alright, back up top. So all of you but Garrus enter the temple. You go in this small entry hall. There's nothing in here. You move into the next room, small, and find a large puddle
Of blood.
Blood?
of blood. And as
Can
you
it-
look around on the ground, you don't see anything. And as you look up, you see a young hanging
Oh,
from
so,
the chandelier.
so they just passed by the Great Hall?
Nope, so you went a different way. than
Okay,
they're going.
gotcha. Gotcha,
Yeah.
understood.
You took a familiar path to you where you would have been staying. It brought you basically around Great Chamber.
Gotcha.
Also, I would have relayed the information that Theron told me
About? Oh,
about how he's in the Great Hall and in the vault trapped.
Well, you didn't get that.
yes, he did.
Oh, did he?
You heard laughter back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. No, you're right.
Yeah,
No, he didn't get it.
Yeah.
No,
He heard laughter.
The shadow
and then,
intervened.
Yep, the shadow didn't intervene, that's right. Getting my instances mixed up. Yes, you did not hear it. And
Do
then
I
Theron heard
know, like, can I do like a medicine check or something to see, like, if it's been a long time since she's been dead, like, can the chest, like, the temperature of the.
I mean,
she's
it's
hanging
up
from
on a
chandelier,
ceiling.
And there's a lot
Yes.
of blood.
Is the blood still dripping?
Yes.
Then it's still fresh.
Yep.
Simple
But
solution to tell.
Solania, since you have a very passive perception, you can see actually part of the chandelier where she's hanging. Initially, it kind of seems as if she was hanging like it was impaled through her chest, but it was actually impaled through the back of her neck, and part of the candle of the chandelier is out her mouth.
Oh, brutal.
And it is still lit.
Oh,
Brutal.
That's not possible. But entertaining.
But maybe somebody relit it.
More than likely.
Even though Saren Ray said not to kill the priest, I think the priest is very dangerous. She probably couldn't see inside the temple to know that this is going.
We'll deal with that when we get to him.
Yes.
At least he's disarmed.
Haha!
But
But you're not there. Fuck off.
And you guys make your way into the next room, into the large great hall, where you find a lot of dead people.
I am so not liking this. This is what they said. There's a lot of dead people.
You do see a couple pairs of footprints going the opposite direction as you guys. And then one single set going the other direction, the way you're going. Through the blood.
I guess just keep going.
Yes, I don't want to go the other way.
Following a single set of footprints is, I believe, what we're after.
Okay. You go through the Great Hall, avoiding stepping on any of the corpses, and you eventually come out the other side and find a dwarf with one arm sitting at a table, eating some food.
How can you even do this?
Cal walks into the room.
All right, pretty small room. He's just sitting there.
Hi, we need to talk. His gun is drawn down, not aimed at him, but it is aimed down at the moment.
Okay. He finishes his bite puts the silverware down to the side. So one side, it's fork basically. It's like, okay.
We need to get to our friend. Where is he?
Downstairs.
Could you lead us to him, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Question
You-
before what happened?
In here,
In the temple.
carnage.
Who did it?
All of them.
They killed each other.
That's my understanding.
How can you sit there casually when all the people in here are dead?
Because they're dead. Nothing I can do about it. I don't know the magic to bring them back.
You're just sitting here. You haven't even gotten help from the outside.
I can't leave.
How do you leave? Or why can't you leave? What can you do to leave?
Nothing. I'm under oath.
And you
Only
couldn't
been
walk.
one priest in the history of.
Do you feel trapped?
I didn't until the body started.
You couldn't go to the door and shout for help.
Nobody else can enter in.
We enter in.
Not sure how.
Well, we're here. There's ways to do things.
And I'm proud of you for figuring it out. Do you want a gold star or do you want to see your friend?
We would like to see our friend, please.
Follow me.
And please don't try anything funny.
I don't have any weapons.
I'm resisting the urge to make an unarmed joke. I didn't say that in character. I'm saying that as a player.
I know. He leads you through the Great Hall and down in the side room that you didn't really notice before, even Solani. I press a perception. And down a stairwell, and you see at the base of these stairs a young dwarf girl lying on her stomach in a smaller pool of blood.
Oh, actually, Darren did flip her back over, but she would be on her back.
Well, she was on her stomach, and then you flipped
Oh,
her
was
onto
she?
her back, and then now she's back on her stomach.
Okay, never mind that. You're right.
He says, he's in the vault.
You in first.
No, he's going to stay out here with me. Could you open the door for us, please?
I can't.
Why not?
I don't have my arm.
Where's
is
your
it?
arm?
Oh, God.
I don't remember.
If he just cooked it and ate it.
Oh, don't say that right now. I've been sick all day.
It just popped into my head. I'm not thinking that, though. I'm just saying as me.
The plate was full of vegetables.
Okay, that's better then.
Stomach turned like hell bad.
Yeah, but I've been here for a little bit.
Do you know where your arm or hand is?
I don't remember. I threw it in a fit of rage.
Where did you throw it when you
Where?
were in this rage?
Don't remember.
How did you get thrown inside of it if you...
He lent me a hand.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, the episode title is just going to be called Cringe at this point.
It's too
A
Alright.
disarming situation, perhaps?
I mean,
Do you guys want to spread out and look for the arm? I'll stay here and keep him company.
Do you remember where you were when you threw your arm?
I just asked him that.
Oh, I didn't hear the answer.
No, he said he didn't know.
Mm.
Why are none of you inciting him?
I don't have locate object, but there's one spell I can do. But I really want to save it for if we get like blocked in or something.
Keep an eye on him for a second, and Cal's going to go over and pound on the vault door.
Okay. You pound on the door. There, you hear knocking on the wall.
Anybody in there?
They're just going to ignore it because he just thinks it's Ashton being a dick.
Theron, it's Cal. Are you there?
Unfortunately, yes.
Can you? Is there an arm in there?
I was just about to ask that.
No.
I mean, technically there's 4.
Yes, but
Is there a
Cal,
severed arm in there?
well, you know, Theron knows what they're talking about.
Did you happen to see what he did with his arm?
No.
Shit.
After he locked me in here, he must have thrown it away.
All right.
Where it
Well,
is, I can't tell you.
somebody needs to keep an eye on him while we go search for the arm. We're gonna try and get you out of there. Give us a few minutes. Is Ragdir in there with you?
Yes.
Please tell me he's still out.
You've been in here long enough that I had to put him out again, but yes.
Well, just
My
be careful in case we have to do it again.
I could stay here. My investigation is really low. I am terrible at this stuff.
mean,
I
I'm
have
not that
like
great
ADD
either.
or something. I see it like something shiny. I go that way. But I can inspire you, which I already did. You can still use it.
It's been more than 10 minutes.
So you're going to have to do it again.
Alright, so Fly just kind of sighs and like puts her hand over her eyes. Let's go find an arm.
Wait, Solania,
Huh?
doesn't your animal forms have like a keen sense of smell?
Oh.
Yeah, smell for death.
Yeah, I was about to say there's probably a lot of death around here. It's gonna throw her
Or
investigation off.
smell the blood, his blood, or
There's
something.
blood everywhere here.
But his blood has a different sense of smell.
There's-
or a
Maybe.
different-
Darling,
His blood is pretty rampant in here.
there's dozens of people's bloods.
Or maybe his blood. I don't know.
Starting to look for an arm.
I feel like it's gonna be one of those moments where we'll find an arm, but it won't be his arm.
Oh,
More
that's
likely.
good.
Well, it just has to be a cleric.
I hear that
priest's arm.
laugh.
I send a
I'm laughing because I didn't think of that, but that's great.
You just gave him an idea.
Yeah, I hate myself for it.
I almost said something else, but no.
Can't you just use his other arm?
No. Maybe.
That's just awful, Joe.
But I mean,
With how many fucking shitty puns have been made?
I had to throw in one. I've resisted the urge all night. I mean, come on.
Why not make one more?
Seriously, you gotta give him a hand on that one.
Oh god.
God knows the dwarf can't.
All right. So
Oh,
for
okay.
anybody investigating this arm, make an investigation check.
I'm too busy worrying about the guy.
Eh?
It's an 11 and a 16, boss.
Yeah. So
Wow.
16. You do find the arm.
Okay.
However,
There's no hand.
oh no, the hand's still with it.
Oh, okay.
But it's not on the ground.
It's in the fireplace.
It's actually on one of the banisters in the Great Hall. So it's just hanging, like, up on one of them.
Spider climb. While they're doing that, can I like talk to the priest about the all hammer?
He is not interested in conversing with you. Because in his eyes, the Allhammer betrayed him.
The fact you got in here is grounds for heresy.
Pretty much.
Is there any possible way to get up to the arm?
I mean, there's ropes that hang down the banister.
Or if you have a wild shape with climbing speed.
Or that.
Spider climb.
Let me look.
I don't remember what you can do at this point. I think it's CR2. Pretty sure there's a bear that has a climb speed. It's just a matter of how far out it is.
I think she has access to the giant spider, well, giant wolf spider, wild shape.
Yeah, for sure.
Or a monkey.
Or a monkey, that's it.
Yeah, we could just do the simple thing.
Sure.
Monkey, monkey, monkey.
All right.
Monkey.
You're easily able to shape change into him. Climb up the banister, grab the arm, and climb back down. It was a challenge easily overcome by B-Shape.
I'm just gonna come back and like shake the arm at Cal, like take it.
He'll take it.
It's like yuck, yuck, yuck. Take it
Blood
away.
sprays
Get it,
out
get
of
it.
it.
I'm technically a floating monkey, man. Like,
That's true.
you just come to accept shit sometimes.
You are floating 10 feet, 1 foot off the ground. 6 inches? 6 inches off the ground. Yeah, that's what it was.
You get 10 feet.
Half a
I mean,
foot.
that'd be nice.
You guys now have the arm.
I'll ask the dwarf, how do you use it to open the door?
Just put it on the pedestal. But you gotta do the finger thing. Spread them out.
All right, watch him for me. He'll spread out the hand and put it on the pedestal pad thing.
Yep. You do so, and the doors open. Theron's just kind of in there.
Theron, let's go. Come on, quick.
Whoa, what's all that stuff?
Bring it with you. Bring the other guy with you.
Yeah, no, just gonna grab Ragnar and start making his way that way.
Okay.
If
Make it
I'm
out, he's not stopping you.
just
He
Get out.
does look at you though,
mhm.
noticing all of your new stuff. He's like, "You gonna take all that stuff with you?"
You don't need it.
That's not my stuff.
No, he is right.
I know, nothing stopped you from taking it. Oh, I'm
Morality.
not here. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not here.
So,
So,
can we lock you in there?
no, don't.
Just as punishment for locking you in there.
No.
Well, it's not like we can take him out of this temple since he made an oath, and I don't want to kill him, but no one can get in here to, deal justice. So, are we just going to leave him to wander this temple?
I mean,
I
does he even want to live anymore? It doesn't even seem like he's happy.
want to try something beforehand. I gotta go back to what I was reading before.
So Ryan, send me a list of if anything that you're taking out of the.
I imagine Frank's at the top.
I'm going to essentially put everything at least down, except for the 3 resurrection scrolls that I have. The
Okay.
Raised Dead, Resurrection, True Res.
Yep.
So the one on the floor right there,
Yep.
it just looks like a bunch of bite marks, but not necessarily any missing organs.
Correct.
Okay.
Bunch of bite marks at the neck.
I'm going to attempt to use Raised Dead.
Okay.
Damn it.
As you go to cast your spell,
Mhm.
it actually does succeed.
Oh.
As you
Okay.
feel a divine force.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
Well, I not restore everybody, Ashton. I can at least attempt to restore your family back to you.
Raise Dead does take 1 hour to cast. So,
Yes, I understand.
I would imagine you say that before casting the
Yes.
spell.
Yes, yes.
And he actually does wander off at this point, too. Because he is filled with emotion.
Okay. Just the difficult one may be the one hanging from the chandelier currently. Just kind of before he casts Raise Dead.
I would say you would find the components in. So, you don't have to worry about
Would I
spending
require
it.
components if I'm casting it via a scroll?
Actually, I'm not sure.
I don't believe so. But
To the internet.
Either way, you don't.
Either way, it's fine. Yeah, I don't have to provide them myself.
Yeah.
Might
Either
be good to
you
know
don't
for the
need
future,
them,
though.
or
Yes.
you did and you have them.
Okay.
I'll look into it though.
I suppose I'll go to his youngest daughter and
Well,
attempt.
you're starting with this.
Yeah, the eldest, the one
This
who's
is-
in the Great Hall.
Well,
Which one is in the Great Hall after I finish?
Well, you gotta get through this one first,
Yes. Oh,
because this is
Right.
an hour-long ritual
that's right.
with Raised Dead. So
right.
basically, what are you saying to this?
To
To
spirit.
call her soul back to her corpse.
Through my error, I unfortunately have caused your death, and I have caused your father much grief and shame. I am sorry that my actions have caused this, but I am seeking to make things right. If you would please return. If not for me, then for your father. He misses you dearly.
Okay. Is anybody else saying anything?
Oh.
You don't have to, but it would help the spell.
Morden wants you to be with your family, to join him in his cause. He's lost faith. You need to bring him back to Morden.
Okay. So I need both of you to make persuasion checks.
Persuasion. Oh.
Okay. As you guys sit here for an hour,
Mhm.
as Theron is casting the spell and saying nice things,
Or at least attempting to.
self shaming most of it.
Yeah.
After the hour is complete, and after Abigail gives her speech as well, the dull nature of this quiet chamber lights up a bit as you hear her take her breath in once again. And she just sits there in her own blood for a few seconds.
I clean her with
Yeah.
my spell.
All right.
Yeah.
She gets up, and you see, just in time, a heal up where there once was a massive amount of her neck missing
Mm-hmm.
from basically being chewed.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Yes. And she looks around at all of you. It's like, where's my father?
Point.
He's still within the temple.
I sure hope so.
I would ask you to find him and bring him to us. I may require both of your help to bring your sisters back.
Her father is the dwarf that lost his arm, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, Cal honestly would have not let him left his sight.
So you would have gone with him?
Yes.
Okay.
Not letting this guy wander off on his own here.
Yeah. He just goes back and continues eating his food. So you guys would go up and be easily able to find him.
On my way, I'm trying to find like a little statue or a trinket or anything of Morden, and
A
I'm
holy
going
symbol?
to. Yes.
Well, as the vault is still open, you do see holy symbols within.
I will go inside.
Okay.
Behind you.
And I will look around.
I don't think the door's on a spring lock. I think it's okay.
You find several holy symbols to the Allhammer.
I'll take most of them so I can pass them out
Okay. You take most of the 100.
Yes.
Okay.
Have a bag full.
Like 40,
Sure.
30?
No, this is most of. Most is over 90%.
Ha!
That's a lot of symbols.
Hey, I just
That's a
told
lot
him I
of
was going to be a
relics.
follower. I'm going to pass it out.
Okay.
There's an easy way to get this.
Take
Cumbered.
a
Ugh.
metric fuck ton of holy symbols of y'all hammer.
There's an easy way
I
to get
take
this.
enough where I can actually carry.
All right,
Yeah,
you take
'cause
3.
Yeah, 'cause I don't imagine these are not light things.
No, they are not.
Okay. 3 it is.
They are very heavy.
Siren carries one around his neck at all times.
Do I find anything else in this room?
You find a lot of stuff in this room.
There is a metric fuck ton of shit.
You find 3 dragon statues. On
3.
the right is a
Oh.
dragon made of some weird mineral. It's a black dragon. In the middle is a statue dragon that seems to be made of platinum. And on the left is a gold dragon made entirely of gold.
Oh, this is so many things in here.
The statues are bigger than you.
Yes.
And bigger than Theron.
Actually, they're about the size of Theron.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, Theron's a big boy. He's almost 8 feet.
Anything like any kind of gems or anything in here that I can like snap?
You're looking for gems?
You're robbing from
Yeah,
your god.
for like. Well, I mean, I'm going to tell him that I'm going to try to grab some stuff for like maybe a resurrection spell later down the line.
Yeah, I mean, you do find a bunch of diamonds.
Just opens a giant crate and it's just diamond.
Full of diamonds, yeah.
Well,
This
I'm
is
going to take a couple and I'll leave the rest. I was like, this is just in case any of us die. And I'm sorry I took it. I will replace it later, I promise. And I take it.
The very first thing that Theron did before we started taking anything was just, I'm sorry, but I might need this to live.
So how many are you taking?
I'll
couple?
say about 3. Yeah, 2 or 3.
Okay. You take 3 diamonds.
Worth an indescript amount.
Yep. As you do not know their value.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
And you guys go upstairs to find the priest
Mhm.
eating his dinner with Cal standing right over his shoulder. The daughter, by the way, would not have gone to him. She would have gone to a different part of the temple.
Mm-hmm. I have brought one of your daughters back, but it may be easier if I have your assistance as well, Astrum.
Suppose I can help in any way that I'm needed.
Will be helpful. Like I said, I can't bring much back, but I can try to bring a family.
He puts his fork down.
I just want to finish my dinner, damn it! I guess you're bringing my daughters back, so
I mean-
okay.
Yeah.
We res 2 people. He's had 2 hours to eat.
Well,
Res one
we've read one
Oh,
because
one.
I forgot how the revival works.
I mean, if he took longer than an hour to eat, then... I mean, even with one hand, it still doesn't take that long.
He's savoring it. I know.
Well,
Okay,
you
so.
would have noticed too when he went back to eat, he said another. That that takes up a good chunk of his time.
Are we like constantly knocking this guy out, right?
He hasn't woken up yet.
Okay.
Theron didn't roll well enough on his medicine check to.
Yeah.
This wasn't the first hour.
Yeah. At this point, if that is true. Just, I don't specifically know when Ragnar might wake again.
It's been, at this point, about an hour and 45 minutes since you first knocked him.
It will be soon at the very least. Well, it could be soon.
Wait, where's Forik? This is bothering me.
That's not important right now. He's probably gone to be with his people.
We'll deal with that when we get this guy locked up.
Okay.
In any case.
It's a little bit more of a pressing matter at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, is he safe? That's bothering me though. Is he dead? I don't know.
Svorik has always been able to take care of himself, so I believe he's fine.
I don't know. Where's Garrus?
He's outside.
Strange that he didn't come in.
He's not allowed to. Morden punched him.
Yeah, and then click.
Garrus is on timeout.
Yes.
Maybe we should have Garrus watch over and then just grab Ragdir, take him out.
Okay.
Just I'm alive, Garrus. Set Ragdir down. Watch him
Yeah.
while I'm busy.
I sort of before he leaves, Darren. It's not in him. It's in me.
Hmm?
The thing, the laughing thing. It's in my head.
We'll deal with this later.
Yeah. For now,
Yeah.
I'll move Ragdir against a wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then go back and start working on the Daughter in the Great Hall using what kind of wounds does she have?
The Daughter in the Great Hall.
Yes.
Lots of puncture wounds.
For potential organ damage.
Potentially.
So while he does that, can I go to
Restores any missing body parts. Okay, yeah, resurrection into resurrection, that's fine.
Can I go get those guards so they can come and arrest this guy?
No.
They're not allowed in the temple, and
They're up. You just brought him outside.
no, Ragdir. No, Ragdir is outside. Ashton is still inside.
Yes.
And then we don't. Not yet. We're still not sure. Well, we know Garrus is, but we don't know if it split itself or if it just transferred itself. And it's just might be safer not to. For now, at least.
Well, then can I go look for Sporik then?
Do that.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll go do that. This is bothering me, and I don't want to keep waiting here.
Okay,
Alright.
meet us back at the
Okay.
inn by nightfall if you
Yes.
get lost.
Be careful.
Yes. So, Laner, do you want to go with me?
Make sure that might not be a
Oh
bad
yeah,
idea.
leave me with a night
Yes.
guy.
Thank you.
Okay, so the two women go off to find Svork.
If Saloni is okay with that. Krista.
I said yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mic noise did not
No,
pick
it's
me
okay.
up. I'm like, I swear I'm unmuted.
You might have, and I just didn't hear it.
Yeah, I thought I'd heard it, but I wasn't 100%.
Yeah, I thought I heard it too.
Uh,
Either way, it's confirmed now.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. So you guys go off.
I'm going toward the direction that I think Cal said he would.
I don't think Cal said he went a specific direction,
Yeah,
to be honest.
I don't think Cal saw where he was going.
Yeah, I think he was more focused on the body on the floor at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just to be fair.
I'll just randomly ask the guard, do you know where the gnomes live?
Well, we'll get to your stuff
Yes.
later, probably next week. So we're
Yeah,
gonna get this
okay.
portion done.
Yeah. Let's. The resurrection zone. Okay, yeah, I have a scroll of resurrection and true resurrection, both of which heal missing body parts. So I guess I'll just go with the resurrection one.
Okay.
Do you still want me to make the check, or?
You're doing resurrection first.
Yes.
Yes,
It's a 7th level.
it is.
It's just I don't know.
Nope. This one, I won't make you do the whole thing.
Okay.
Basically, with his help and your willingness to bring them back,
Mhm.
they are willing, so it's not a big surprise there. So,
Right.
with that, I will just make check.
Okay.
Yep, easy for the first one. And the second one's a little closer, but still makes it. So.
Okay. So.
They are both returned to life. I'm curious though how you guys plan on going about bringing the one down from the chandelier.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Gotta be something holding the chandelier up, right?
Well, yeah,
Yep.
but I don't want to bring the whole thing fucking crashing down.
Like it's not on a pulley or something?
I'll cast animate no.
Oh God.
No.
Make her undead so I can't bring her back.
Right. Yeah, make her undead. Kill her and then bring her. No. No. Sarah wouldn't do that. That's awful.
That's silly.
Yeah, silly. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't have anything for this. Yeah, because it does have to be a touch though, so I would have to be up there, or she would have to be down here. I'm guessing the chandelier has never come down before.
Not that you're aware of.
And somebody has to light it.
Yeah, but somebody has to light. Well,
Unless it's a continuous flame.
yeah, that's true. It's like even then. Oh yeah, thaumaturgy, you can't light fires with it. You can just make them more intense. Shit. I guess maybe look around for some kind of like pulley system that might be in place to try to bring it down easily.
Make a perception check.
Perception 12.
It actually was not very hard to find. You find one.
Okay.
I just wanted to see if you'd think about it.
Yeah, just bring it down slowly, take her off slowly, bring it back up, and then do it.
Yep. Easy enough.
Okay.
And she's a zombie. What? Just kidding.
What? Oh no. And then I wish to also do something else.
Okay.
The man's missing his arm.
He is.
Scroll regenerate though.
Okay. This one you have to make a check for.
Okay. I will do my best. No.
Nope.
Fortunately.
He's gonna have to be armless.
Yeah, just, Well, I tried, but unfortunately I don't think I can restore your arm.
Best 2 out of 3.
3 out of 4, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for trying anyway.
And then I'm going to go back and put back everything but Frank.
But Frank,
Oh, okay.
you're keeping Frank.
The scrolls are expended at this point, so
Yeah.
those aren't going back. But
Yeah. Put back everything else
okay,
that I had prospectively taken, except Frank.
and you keep Frank.
Although, do I notice the missing holy symbols?
No, she only took 3.
Not there are more. Guess not. Then just. Yeah, I will take Frank and nothing else. As I've already taken very much from the vault as it is.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, maybe taking Frank might be a little too much. It's simply that Theron doesn't want this in the Allhammers vault, I guess.
Okay.
yeah. Out of context. Frank, why do you know the hammer's name? Why? Who named their hammer Frank? And just to Ashton, and just. I wish to take this with. Nothing else.
Honestly,
I've already-
Theron, at this point, just take it. He hasn't stopped you yet. Why would he start now?
I mean, too, but you walked outside with all of that stuff on.
Yeah, but Theron's not going to take all of it.
Garrus, I would say too. Ragdir does wake up.
Just sort of like before he starts panicking, just be like, nope, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's
No,
good.
he doesn't wake up in panic.
Yeah, I just sort of like
Just
before he
wakes
ever
up.
before he starts yelling or doing anything like bad, I just sort of like have him away from the guards, propped up against the wall, like, way to get out of here without you going to jail. I got a plan.
Does he even seem to respond?
At this point, he's just woken up and against this wall.
Uh-huh.
Garrus says that, and then he turns toward you. His eyes yellow, and just says,
Fuck. Punch.
"Okay."
So he'd be in the middle of saying it before you try to punch him.
Go ahead, roll your punch.
I mean, is he currently hostile?
He's not aggressive.
You saw yellow eyes and went to punch.
Yep, roll your punch.
Okay.
It's like, I gotta play. Oh shit!
That's the thing. I need to know if he's actually going to attack me first.
You said you were gonna punch him.
Yeah?
Alright. Strength check.
Be proficient with your punches, but
Yeah, so I guess probably just make a conduit attack.
Yeah, well,
Same. Yeah, well,
it was,
conduit attack -1.
yeah.
Yeah. so
25.
25.
Boom, he's out.
Him from dying. Keep him from overtly dying.
Well, I mean, you can do it non-lethally, just trying to knock
Yeah.
him out with a
Yeah,
punch.
Yeah.
he's only got one.
Yeah.
And so, internally, I'm like, I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna pay for that later.
A laugh comes out.
About to say the shadow inside of you is just dying of laughter at the moment.
It is, yes. It's laughing hysterical.
what was he in the middle of saying before he got popped?
Okay.
In that case, I'm gonna pop a healing word
Okay.
if that's what I hear.
Yes, because he's going to be less pissed off if you just
I mean,
pop him in the fucking face.
You just cut off his phrase. He was gonna say okay, and you don't know if there was anything else after.
Because you got that far.
Got that far before you
Yeah.
punched him. All
Yeah.
right.
We're doing so good, you guys.
You cure wounds him.
Right. What the fuck?
And she's like, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me
Pop.
Don't hurt me.
He like
Come on.
he like
That's why I hate
wiggles
you.
his jaw around, pulls out a tooth. It's like, huh? That don't really fucking hurt.
Sorry.
Why?
We are currently being possessed by extraplanar beings. We will exorcise them and we'll get you out of here without going to jail.
Okay, I'm on board.
Oh,
Oh, wait. Shit, I grabbed some of the scrolls for a reason. Fuck.
And with that, we're gonna end here tonight.
That's fine.
You can
Alrighty.
retroactively take which you want.
Yeah. Take the magic
'Cause I
circle.
know you had them for a reason.
Yeah. Magic circle, dispel evil and good, and greater rester.
Yep.
Greater rester.
Okay, and on that note, we will end the session here. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Fuck.